Hello, all of you delightful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and, I am recording this intro after the fact because I was not planning on having 2 or 3 hours of, reaction to B. Dylan Hollis's, videos. But it happened. He is fantastic. Go check him out. It was a lot of fun, and I wanted to keep it for posterity. So here it is. I hope you all very much enjoy. Yell at you for what?
Okay, you weren't listening, I think, right?
Not this time.
Okay.
I said I was taking a
we were
break.
just-
I decided to take a proper break, take the headset off and stuff.
Okay.
I watched a video, Spam peanut butter and chocolate chip cookies.
What?
What?
I mean, the latter two work great in cookies. I have them all the time.
Yeah.
That first one, though...
Spam?
It is on their website. Or at least was at the time of the video. You guys know B. Dylan Hollis, right? Hollis?
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
He does a whole bunch of really old... He goes and finds a bunch of really old recipes. The insane ones. And cooks them. And sees how they are.
Fruitiest baker on TikTok or YouTube Shorts.
Sometimes old things, like, time passes, and things disappear for a reason.
Yes. And that's what he discovers with a lot of them. But every now and then there's that hidden gem that just kind of, disappeared and didn't have been, or shouldn't have been.
Or
This
that are-
one was current.
Alright.
This one was, they posted it on their website shortly before the video.
I'm not saying whomever made that recipe, or whomever decided to publish it was a good idea. Like, I'm not saying anything about them. I'm just saying they might want to get, like, an MRI or something to see if there's something wrong.
I mean, some of the cursed combinations work, and, like, he gets mad because you shouldn't work.
Oh, yeah.
But,
Spam, and like,
Okay.
I hate it even more.
Let
I
me-
hate peanut butter. So like spam and peanut butter just sounds like the most disgusting thing ever.
Let me show on the stream here.
I don't think I want to see it, Master.
This is in order.
I want to see it.
Spam, peanut butter, and chocolate chip cookies. I know you're thinking, this is fake. But not only is it real, it's current on their website. Start with a can of Spam. Cut to half-inch cubes, which I think is too big. Still a chance of sentience. Toss the Spam in a quarter cup of brown sugar. Sweetie meaty. And bake for 10 minutes at 425. 3/4 of a cup of butter. Cup of peanut butter. Cream together with 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar. And 3/4 cup sugar. I don't mind this part. Never mind, the meat's done. 2 eggs and a teaspoon of vanilla. For the dry ingredients, 2½ cups of flour. A teaspoon each of floof powder. And soda. And a pinch of salt. Combined, 2 cups of chalky chips and the Spam. Just anomalous behavior. I'm feeling litigious. 16 minutes and 350. Then baking across America for moral support. It's not even the taste. It is the meat in a cookie. Meat. In a cookie, there should never be a measurable percentage of musculature. It's meat, Spam, peanut butter, and chocolate chip cookies. I know you're thinking, this is fake. But not only is it real, it's current on their website. Start with a can of Spam. Cut to half-inch cubes, which I think is too big. Still a chance of sentience. Toss the Spam in a quarter cup of brown sugar. Whole house in chocolate chip cookies from...
And just like, it literally is that. It's like everything else was fine, maybe like too sweet. I don't know, but you're just like, okay, that's probably fine. I could eat that, and I hate peanut butter, but I could eat that. And then it's just you add the Spam, and it's just why. Who came up with this idea and why? Somebody just went like, I need to eat healthy. Let me add protein to my cookies.
First of all, the peanut butter has plenty of protein on its own.
Fair enough. I wouldn't
Second of all, don't put meat in your cookies.
Yeah, I agree with him. There should not be any percentage of musculature in your cookies.
know. What if KFC popcorn chicken and a chocolate chip cookie?
No. No. Separate, sure. Not together. Never together.
Keep them separated.
From 38. Miss Ruth Wakefield in the state of Massachusetts. Toll House Inn chocolate chip cookies from 38. Miss Ruth Wakefield in the state of Massachusetts is to thank for the nation's most favoritist cookie. It is a legend, and one also founded my new cookbook, Baking Across America. Newsflash! There he goes again. Dropping in May everywhere books are sold. Open for pre-order. Start by creaming a cup of butter with 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar and 3/4 of a cup of sugar. You can cream using a wooden spoon, a mixer, or unmitigated arousal. Next up, we got the 2 egg beaten.
This guy is
Bitten
amazing.
cookie. Dry ingredients are 2 1/4 cups of flour, a
fruity.
teaspoon of soda, and a full teaspoon of salt. Now for 14 ounces of semi-sweet bar chocolate. But that's so much chocolate. And chop it all up. Fun fact, these are the cookies that invented chocolate chips. Get it? And then all chocolate. Look at that. Now, if you like them crispy, you can skip the parchment and just grease your baking sheet. $3.75 for about 10 minutes. Buttery, crisp shell surrounding gooey chocolate. This is the cookie, the standard by which all others are judged. Toll House Inn chocolate chip cookies from 38. Miss Ruth Wakefield in the state of Massachusetts.
There's
is to
another
thank
one I want to watch.
Hot beef from 76. These days we have hummus and burrata and charcuterie. Girl dinner. This is what our grandparents had. Start with a pound of cream cheese. A win for the lactose intolerant. You don't have to small talk if you're too busy punishing the porcelain. Cocktail party advice. 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire. 4 ounces of juicy chopped olives. Juicy? Lady loves her olives. Delicious. Half a cup of grated American. That took a turn. Bit of a question of ethics. Pepper, onion powder, and a jar of dried beef. The rejected offcuts of your car's leather seats. Salami without a future. Just sad little circles. Into an oven-safe bowl. You bake at 300 just until you notice the stench. Oh, it smells like beef. Decorate with spray cheese.
Spray
This is the kind
cheese?
of cheese who does it. I swear to God. How's that?
Oh,
I can't even look at it.
I love how the closed captioning thought
Tried
he
it
was
like carpet
applauding.
glue and beef. It's just bad. Hot beef from 76. These days we have hummus and burrata.
In a certain way, he reminds me of that one time I was talking to a friend on Discord, and I'd been sleep deprived for like 30-odd hours, and I went to make breakfast, and I was like dancing and yelling at the food while like cooking it, and I was like, every now and then I remember that I'm just like, what was I doing that morning? It just feels like that like fever dream morning, but every single short.
Yeah, it's funny.
Oh, this looks interesting.
Oh no.
A 7-Up salad from 1970. We start with 2 big packs of lemon jello, because 1 would be too easy and 3's a felony. Cup of boiling water, mixed cup of cold water. Once you get to this color, you are severely dehydrated. Next is 2 small bottles of 7-Up. 2 sliced bananas. These aren't quite ripe yet, but some things are easier when they're firm to grasp and such. Small can of crushed pineapple. Drain the juice. Cup of mini marshmallows. Lemon lime fever dream. Pour this into something, preferably the garbage. Oh, what? It's just chunky. What is what? The fridge. Good morning. It isn't. Now the top becomes the bottom. That's called being versatile. What is that? Sugar, pineapple juice, flour,
He is so flamboyantly
mixed with
gay.
whipped cream. Cheese. I'm not joking. Cheese. The one below it has olives. What would possess? Protect yourself with my book.
Oh,
This person has been to a dark place.
Zeta.
It lingers. Seen bad things. A 7-Up salad.
oh, hi, Seda.
Good evening. I see you guys were binging Dylan Hollis videos.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you seen the spam one?
Probably.
Spam peanut butter.
Let me bring it up anyways, just to torture everybody.
some of the ones he does
Spam,
are good.
peanut butter, and chocolate chip cookies. I know you're thinking, this is fake. But not only is it real, it's current on their website. Start with a can of Spam. Cut to half-inch cubes, which I think is too big. Still a chance of sentience. Toss the Spam in a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Sweetie meaty. And bake for 10 minutes at 425. 3/4 of a cup of butter. Cup of peanut butter. Cream together with 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar. And 3/4 cup sugar. You know, I don't mind this part. Never mind, the meat's done. 2 eggs and a teaspoon of Nilla. For the dry ingredients, 2½ cups of flour. A teaspoon each of floof powder. And soda. And a pinch of salt. Combine 2 cups of chalky chips and the Spam. Just anomalous behavior. I'm feeling litigious. 16 minutes at 350. Then baking across America for moral support.
I think we need more than moral support.
Yes.
Bad. It's not even the taste. It is the meat in a cookie. Meat. In a cookie, there should never be a measurable percentage of musculature. It's meat, Spam, peanut butter.
And like legit. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say Dylan Hollis is a Bermudian treasure.
Is he from Bermuda? I thought he was
Yeah.
UK.
No, he's from Bermuda. Look at the flag in the background, more detail. That's the Bermuda flag.
Oh.
He actually went to one of our local bookstores and did a book signing. So I have his, our family has his first cookbook signed by him.
Very nice. And I will definitely.
He's much taller in person. Holy heck!
Am I much taller in person?
Yes.
I will say, for those that don't know, he actually does release some long form videos where he's not this super high pump guy, you know, going all crazy. It just kind of it's really cool to see that side of him as well.
Oh yeah, like I think it was like with the peanut butter bread. Like
Yes.
the 40-minute long. Yeah. Mikey.
Peanut butter
Shush.
bread. Yeah, I could see that working.
Yeah.
Has the protein, has the salt, has the fat.
What was actually really good about that one was that, you know, it kind of was like, you know, originally baked as more of like a regular bread. But he went through the process and like the different variations of the recipe over the years, and then actually came up with his own recipe that I think was included in his cookbook. That was like, you know, I'm going to make this more of a dessert kind of bread as opposed to like a, you know, a everyday kind of bread.
Yeah.
Actually, let me see if I can see that. One moment. Also, the cat is being gremlin, so he's crying me nonstop. Yes, honey.
That's made my
Well,
food question.
I have
and it's
I have no idea about this one because I don't have any idea how to pronounce this word. Pfeffernus?
Oh, it's German.
Pfeffernusse from 1890. Into a saucepan goes a 1/2 cup of
Pfeffernusse.
butter, 1/2 cup of molasses, 1/4 cup brown sugar, 1/4 cup honey. Relief me, taking heavy casualties. Now we place on fire. What? We're a few centuries behind. Fire! As soon as it simmers, turn it off. The dry ingredients are 2½ cups of flour, teaspoon of black pepper, 2 tablespoons of la couche. Oh God. Please, not that.
Lebkuchengewürz.
Is that an ingredient or an airstrike? It's just a spice mix with a teaspoon each of cloves, nutmeg, cardamom, cinnamon, mace, and aniseed. Transfer the wet to a big bowl. Whisk in a beaten eggy. And a teaspoon of potash. We don't bake with potash anymore for the same reasons we don't attempt to cure indigestion with lobotomies. Bring it all together. We gotta make them tiny.
Potash
350
used
for about 13 minutes.
as a fertilizer?
You can either dust them in powdered sugar or traditionally dump them in a thick, simple icing. Psst.
But it basically translates to pepper nuts.
So cozy and quaint. Pfeffernusse from 1890.
This guy is
Actually, look.
such a joy.
Mm-hmm. I remember the first video I watched from Dylan was like the I think it was either the chocolate potato cake or the tomato soup cake.
Both surprisingly work.
Yeah.
The tomato one.
I actually try to pull up the chocolate potato cake.
Well,
One
real
or two
quick-
of those has the reaction I'm thinking about.
Well, real quick,
The
let's go with this one since it's on the screen.
Oh, my apologies.
cream from 49. Like how thinking summer's almost over, but there's still enough time to enjoy some ice cream. We start with a can of evaporated milk chilled in the fridge overnight with an equally cold bowl. My fingers are stuck. Next, a cup and a half of powdered sugar and a bit of vanilla. Only 3 ingredients. Now to whip. Sure, we all know you can whip cream, and depending on your tolerance for bedroom adventures, your significant other, but I didn't think you could whip evaporated milk. Let's see. You can. Once it's thick and foamy, we throw it in the freezer for at least an hour. I got a haircut. Ooh. Now we whip again. Oh, wow. Look at it. Now we can have it as is or return it to the freezer until it sets. Did you know that you made baking yesteryear a #1 New York Times bestseller? You're crazy. Thank you. That's long enough. I want ice cream. Woo. This is incredible. It's so smooth. This is no substitution. This is a masterpiece. Thank you, dead lady. Poor man's ice cream.
I actually legit want to try that.
I do too. All right, what were the ones that you were asking about?
Chocolate potato cake and tomato soup cake.
Chocolate potato cake. All right. Oh, wait, I think this is from a different channel. I do not want to bring up from...
Yeah, it may not be on... Actually, I'll see if I can try to find it on his main channel, because it's one of his older ones.
I don't like to support those people that just upload somebody else's content.
Yeah, I'll try to see if I can find the original one for you.
I
Was his channel...
the thought.
Was his channel Dylan's Cooking Diaries?
No, but I think that was one of the ones that actually uploads some of the ones he doesn't upload himself. I'll see if it's on its main one, though.
Okay. Oh, there he is.
But if not, you can try to find the tomato soup cake.
I love
Found
when
it.
he gets angry at it because it shouldn't be as good as it is.
I found it.
Cool.
A chocolate potato cake from 1912. This is why we don't perform lobotomies anymore. Boil a potato. Did I mention this was a cake? Skins stay on, unlike Americans. Fire! Cream the butter. Can we at least have coffee first? Butter go boom. Should be a pale white. Eggy. Wakey, wakey. Who's tough now? Moo juice. Bloop. Ziminem. Chocolate. I bet this recipe is just all the wrong answers on a baking test. Smells like dentures. Go away. Goodbye. For the icing, we boil butter, sugar, milk, and chocolate. My time has come. Not bad, dead people. All right. You're not supposed to work. It's incredible, and I'm mad about it.
I love that reaction on things where he's like, you, what sorcery is this?
Tomato soup cake?
Sorcery.
Yeah, tomato soup cake. But, you know, I just love his reaction there. It's just like, you're not supposed to work!
This is terrifying. This man is an SCP.
This man is a gem.
Oh, no, absolute gem.
All I'm saying is, I want to try that.
A tomato soup cake from 1950. What?
You what?
I want to try that poor man's ice cream, but like someone said in the comments, pour hot fudge in it.
Yes.
I'm good with the ice cream as is.
Yeah.
I want chocolate.
You two can enjoy that.
A tomato soup cake from 1950. What's the difference between margarine and shortening? The amount of time spent on the toilet. Need reinforcements. Sugar in a carton. Creamy. Sift your flour 3 times. Lady, your cake has tomato soup in it. This is the least of your worries. Cloves, cinnamon, and nutmeg. With the soup. Can't hide from me. I wish you could. Bloop. Simonym. No. 911, what's your emergency? Yeah, that lady Carol is at the barbecue again. Careful not to overmix. Sorry, I'm just trying to kill it. It smells like a hospital. Tomato spice. If pumpkin spice got hit by a bus. At least it's not moving. Icing. Shut up. Doesn't taste like tomato. Tastes like chocolate.
This is how to get in shape fast.
If you want to drop this,
Go
starting
away,
with one of
ads.
these.
You might.
Very nice, Brian. Very nice.
I love
I
physics.
love when he gets so angry at the food for being good when it's not supposed to.
Yeah.
I mean, none of those things. I mean, there's a reason why those recipes disappear is because they shouldn't work. Just
Some
like those
do.
spam cookies will disappear.
Yeah, no.
Did you see
No.
the chocolate chip bacon or the chocolate
Oh,
bacon
that
cookie
one.
cake?
That one, yes.
I'm a
I
puppy.
will absolutely bring it up.
I'm a puppy.
There's enough.
The spam cookies will not disappear because when the relatives that I don't like come over to visit, I will bake them cookies.
Oh, God. What was it? The bacon...
Chocolate chip cookies.
There it is.
BCCC.
Bacon grease
Yeah, no,
chocolate cookie. This will be the last one. Then we'll actually get to some games, guys.
Bacon grease chocolate chip cookies from 53. Now, I don't need to tell you how much we love bacon, and when it's cooked, it renders out a fair bit of liquid gold, which theoretically can be used in baking just like butter. Start by frying a pound of bacon. Bacon is always a good idea. Fire! Just like pre-ordering my new cookbook, Baking Yesteryear. Hi, bacon. Was that too forward? Sorry, I'm just excited. You know, they say bacon clogs your arteries. I said, yeah, with what? Bacon. We need a half cup. Perfect. Now into a bowl with a half cup of sugar, half cup of brown sugar, 1 egg, vanilla, and whisk. If your grease is solid, melt it. Sorry, it's the bacon and the vanilla. The dry ingredients, we just need 2 cups of flour, 3/4 of a teaspoon of baking soda. Then we bring it all together with a big cup of chocolate chips. We can add mood juice if it's too dry. Oh, this is good. Chill. Boop. $3.50 for around 12 minutes. You smell amazing.
Oh my god.
Salty, sweet, bacon, chocolatey, chewy. It's dark magic. Bacon grease chocolate chip.
Oh, man, I want to try those.
That sounds like the most American cookie ever.
Yeah, I actually have made one of the cookies. It's the, what was it? There we go, 193. Yep, a little more. Yeah, the potato chip cookies.
Oh, yeah, those... Okay,
Ultimate
last video. Go watch his channel yourselves if you want to see more, because they are fantastic.
Buy his cookbook.
Yes.
Potato chip cookies from 76. Now sweet and salty things aren't anything new. You have classics like PB&J, chicken and waffles, fake friends, your in-laws. But this is crazy. 1 cup of butter, 1.25 cups of sugar, cream. No, that would be very indecent. Butter go, "Bah, aren't you fluffy?" 2 eggs, teaspoon of vanilla. Now's when we smash 8 ounces of potato chips. Goodbye. Look who's fallen from grace. Shame. 2 cups of flour, 3 teaspoons of flute powder. Now in goes half of the potato chips and a cup of chocolate chips. Oh, that's crunchy. Chill time. We're gonna roll the dough in the potato chips. You're insane. 15 minutes at 350. Oh, it's my cookbook. What? I don't know. I mean, the potatoes. A whole bag of potato chips. It's phenomenal. Wow. Potato chip cookies from
Umpty.
76.
I have actually made those, and my only critique is they don't do well in Bermuda's humidity. But yeah, that savory saltiness that you get from the potato chip just completely complements like the chocolate chip cookie you're adding onto it.
Yeah.
It's so good.
That one I could at least see how it works. I still want to know who the fuck came up with spam cookies.
Probably the same person that came out with the candle salad.
Oh, God.
Master, you said that the last one. You said that the last one.
I'm going to jump up to the streaming room. You guys are very welcome to join.
I thought this was the streaming room.
Oh, this is tabletop. Mwah. I'm just gonna kidnap everyone. There.
He's a drag.
Dang it! Got dragged up.
I need to like add the note that I was quickly trying to Google like to find spam cookies. Somebody did without the chocolate, just spam cookies, and they're super tasty. And I'm just sitting here like I don't trust this.
Well, I'm
I
not
wanna know-
finding the candle salad. If you can find it, send it. But there's this one that I want to bring up.
No!
We're stuck in a loop.
You're stuck in a bad loop,
Frog eye
master.
salad from 1968. Start by boiling a pot of
Here,
water.
let me back up so you hear
Frog
the...
eye salad from 1968. Start by boiling a pot of water.
Want some frog eye
Cook a
salad?
box of vacini de pepe to al dente. You know, the other word for al dente is correct. To a new saucepan, we have a cup of sugar, dash of flour, 2 eggies, then the juice from all of this canned pineapple. You see this? This is concern. Cook this, drain the pasta. Time to go. Oh. We've chilled both of these down, and now we start combining. Pineapple. Why? The author calls this her comfort food. I call it a mistake. Pound of mandarin oranges, a tub of Cool Whip, a cup of... cup of marshmallows. Add salt if it needs it. It doesn't need salt, it needs help. To the fridge.
Did we lose someone?
Mine just poofed in and out.
Yeah.
Oh.
The icon
Yeah, so
wasn't
it's not
appearing, that's why.
Frog eye
Yes, you
salad
may,
from 1968.
Brian.
Start by boiling a pot of water. Fire! Cook a box of vacini de pepe to al dente. You know, a Coca-Cola salad from the 70s. So this recipe has been floating around the internet for quite some time now, and people seem to think it's from the 50s, but it's not. It's more so typical of the 70s or the 80s or a psychopath. We start with 1 package of cream cheese, into which we dust a package of orange Jell-O. Yeah, that really does say that. That's oh no. Some high-vis cheese, Department of Transportation certified. Next, we take 10 ounces of Coke, and we boil it. This is a very disturbing way to spend a day. Oh, I'm scared. Just what I was feeling for lunch. Carbonated orange cheese gravy. Look away. Lastly, we have a half cup of nuts. At least the recipe is self-aware. So we leave this at room temperature for a bit. Then to the fridge. Good morning. That's a lie.
Oh, that's looks.
So first and foremost, it is disturbing, quite, but the potential is there. Because it has this cheesecake vibe, and the flavors are okay. It's just been corrupted. A Coca-Cola salad from the 70s. So this recipe has been floating around the internet for quite some time now, and people seem to think it's from the 50s, but it's not. It's more so typical of...
Maybe okay.
No, man, this Valentine's Day? No problem.
Burn it.
Let's make a 1950s candle salad. Start with 1 piece of lettuce.
God, not the
Betty
candle
Crocker,
salad.
What are you up to? French Revolution, your pineapple. You could just use canned pineapple if you're a communist. Peel a banana. Betty, darling, put the banana in. You're out of pocket.
He's just losing it.
Insert. Insert
Oh my God.
one toothpick in the top. Add 1 maraschino cherry for the flame. Oh God, it's bleeding. For the candle wax. The what? And with that, your candle salad is finished. No shit. Doesn't tell you how to eat it. So I don't know if I need a knife and fork or I need to tie my hair back. Good morning. I mean, it tastes like a banana. Have a good Valentine's. Stay safe. No, man, this Valentine's Day, no problem. Let's make a 1950s candle salad. Start with 1 piece of lettuce. Oh, Betty Crocker.
I think I'm gonna die.
It's just an entire dick joke.
Yes.
The best kind of jokes.
I'm dying over here, don't mind me.
Are you okay, Brian? What's wrong?
I joined the VC. I thought it was over.
Oh, Abby, I just saw that message. Yes, I have seen Cooking with History. Fantastic creator as well. He does some great stuff, too.
It wasn't over.
What wasn't over? I think we have actually completely shattered Brian.
I don't know how we managed this.
I don't know.
Like,
And I don't know what's going on with me either. Because I shouldn't be playing this well. I'm sleep deprived right now.
what are you playing?
You play best.
Osu.
Oh.
Oh no.
And I'm like, I'm playing well. I don't understand.
Are you forcing David to run around catching things?
Yes.
But actually,
He is
kind of-
still breaking. Brian,
Killed
breathe.
I muted myself so I could breathe. I can't.
Okay, this shouldn't be happening. I shouldn't be laughing and playing well at the same time.
What is this Twilight Zone we've stepped into?
I'm sorry.
This
It's been a
isn't
little
what I
while since I
expected,
saw his
like-
content. Okay. It's been a little while since I saw his content. I joined the VC thinking it was over. Zim was still sharing it.
Hey,
And it was-
Raijin, how are you? What were you saying?
I wasn't expecting this is what I would wake up to.
You don't want a candle salad? I'm sure Ren will make one for you.
Oh, I can breathe at least.
Maybe off stream.
That's a positive thing.
Yeah. You can do it, when you go visit, and he can just skip the banana part.
Oh dang. Oh, I can breathe.
Why would you skip the banana part? That's part of the good stuff.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, this is like the perfect way to explain it. There's so many weird, disgusting recipes from the 70s because a lot of it was people discovering they could create all sorts of new foods. So many things came around in the 70s for home cooking that people just kept doing stuff without asking, should I?
It was you also got a lot of very interesting recipes from like the Great Depression era because
they
they
had
were
to make
running out
do.
of they didn't have access to their normal stuff. So they tried experimenting with alternatives.
My hand. Fuck.
It's like the three fascinating eras, right? In the Great Depression era, you have the reasoning for the recipe is I had to. In like the 50s, it's these soldiers came home from the war and I don't know, they liked spam and cookies because they got spam and they got cookies and they put them together and they liked it. I don't know, these people are weird. Stop eating like you're still at war. Why do you like canned food like so much? And in the 70s, it's just people not asking should I.
I can kind of explain the spam part. I still kind of eat MREs from time to time just because they're kind of nifty.
Yep. I mean, there's a section in his book titled The Worst of the Worst. The first two are crimes against humanity. The first one being jellied meatloaf.
That thing should burn in the bottom pits of hell.
And there,
Just that sounds disgusting.
and I'm pretty sure there is a short on it, even though I shouldn't be tempting fate by opening, that up again. But yeah, jellied meatloaf, SpaghettiOs Jello ring, roughage loaf, prune whip pie, pickle cheesecake.
Oh, I forgot. Going back to the Depression era of everything, I made a recipe from the Depression era, the fake apple pie. It turned out good. I just needed to let it sit a little bit more.
Oh no, there is
Awesome,
some
Jello.
very inventive stuff for when it's like, well, we don't have this, well, let's cook with this. But there are other ones where it's like, who hurt you?
yeah.
That's a joke. It's not supposed to become meatloaf jello. What the
Econo meatloaf from the Great Depression. Yes, this is a depression meatloaf, which happens to be what I call myself when I'm wrapped in blankets at 2 a.m. watching Netflix covered in Pop-Tart crumbs. But anyway, we start with 6 slices of bread, preferably like my dating life. Stale. Remove the crusts. If you're over the age of 6 and you still do this, good for you. Don't let anyone tell you how to eat. Move to a bowl. Save the crusts. Add a cup of oats and a can of evaporated milk. The meat remains unseen. Perhaps it's waiting for marriage. Pepper. 2 teaspoons of salt and a teaspoon of poultry seasoning. I'm not sure if anyone told you, but beef is a cow. You know the mooing? Time for just a pound of ground beef. Mix thoroughly. This is more grain than meat. Get it! Then we add ketchup. Press in the bread crusts. Railroad track looking Union Pacific meatloaf. And finally, more ketchup. Bake this in a moderate oven for an hour.
That face.
That is unpleasant. It tastes like it's saving me money. Hard times. Econo meatloaf from the Great Depression. Yes, this is
like it's saving me money. That's such a creative insult.
Okay, so I'm gonna be surprised if somebody clips that one, only because you can hear me kind of like scream out no at the beginning.
Where is...
I thought it was the jellied meatloaf.
There has to be... What's up?
So, in a desperate attempt to move on from whatever this is, Dr. Pepper has a new blackberry flavor.
Okay, I have... That is interesting. I have found it.
No, give it a rest, please.
Ryan, you tried, Ryan.
Fuck! No!
a jellied meatloaf from 1931. We begin with a
Let's
pound
put it
of
on the
ground
butter.
beef. You don't want the sky beef, that would be scary. Fire! Who's mooing now? Strain it and let it cool. It's not dinner time until you add a pack of gelatin to some water. Onion and celery. Celery. You know what stings more than a knife, Mr. Onion? Rejection. Now 2 cups of chicken stock. Time to boil. Strain the stock into the gelatin. No veggies allowed. Thank you for your service. Now that this is thick, we add in the beef, pimentos, and then we mix. This is revolting. No. What a joy. To the fridge.
Yeah, we try to warn you. We try to warn you.
Oh god.
Incorrect. It's a cat food recipe. Choke.
Burn it.
Burger cakes from 1947.
Oh, this is a mega
Compilation.
horror compilation, yes. No! It's only 35 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah, you know
Oh
what?
my
I'm going
God,
to save us
Brad.
from this. I'm going to save us from this by actually pulling up a bit of interesting context of the cookbook.
Okay.
Because in Dylan's cookbook, he notes that basically the 1930s and the decades surrounding it were kind of, you know, the novelty and extravagance of owning a home refrigerator was basically a mark of success. So gelatin manufacturers basically, jumped in on that and was like, hey, here's a recipe for putting gelatin in everything because, hey, if you can have a fridge to make a gelatin, dish, then you're well off apparently. So hence the apparent obsession at the time of making Jell-O whatever we have at our disposal. History is very interesting at times.
God, I can feel the vomit rising.
Yes.
Let me drop a quick comment that I went to the kitchen because I put a hash brown in the air fryer and I just forgot about it, and then I went I need a distraction. I'm gonna get the hash brown. Thank you, Brain, for remembering. I grabbed it and I had eaten a couple of chicken nuggets before, while we were chilling the session, and the corner of the hash brown hit the barbecue sauce, and I'm sitting there am I willing to risk it? It's probably better than the meatloaf disgusting abomination. And I tried it and it was horrible. Don't try hash browns with barbecue sauce.
You've activated Geemond, by the way.
Oh, fuck.
Alright, so how about them video games?
Hey,
Yes.
Raijin.
Video games?
Raijin, I love you.
Regin, please spare us.
I'm going back to bed.
No!
Save your stuff for
Wait, what's a Ren break counter time?
Okay, who overinflated the Ren balloon?
I mean, as long as he's broken, I guess I can't play anymore because it's just he'll laugh over top of them.
As long as I don't break that bad again.
Okay, let's see this liver thing.
So the liver is an organ
Oh,
which
no.
toxins.
That scream of horror.
Add one to the Ren agonized scream counter.
Can we just back up for a moment and talk about how, for some reason, Gib Gab does not like hash browns with barbecue sauce? Did anyone else notice that little tidbit?
Yeah.
I did. I'm okay with that. I don't think I'd want that combo either.
The sauce is too sweet.
I mean, it's fine if it's not your preferred combination, but to declare it as being
A
potential
jellied meatloaf from 1931.
Oh, why is it
To begin
playing?
with a
Worse
pound
than
of
meat
ground
jello
beef.
is a
You
little
don't
bit
describe
strange
it,
to me.
that would be scary.
I tasted and I tasted revulsion. Maybe I'm being biased by the fact that I was listening to Giga Cursed Cooking, and I was just like already in like I need to go eat something good, and then I tasted something I didn't like, so I just instinctively like presumed that the worst thing I've ever tasted. But it's not quite there. It's just close. It's ugh.
Here. We'll give you a palate cleanser, okay, Gib Gab?
I don't trust the game.
Incorrect! It's a cat food recipe! Choke! Liver
Is this
cakes
pickle ice
from
cream?
1947. So the liver is an organ which collects and filters all of the toxins from an animal throughout their lifetime. So why we prance about it, eat it, is beyond me. With that being said, I've never tried it. Until now. Into a pot of water goes a pound of calf's liver. This recipe asks for calf or mutton liver. But when I asked about mutton liver to the butcher, he just asked if I was okay. Fire! While that boils, we need a quarter cup of breadcrumbs, flour, salt, pepper, plus dried sage, and onion. Then we drain the... What? I don't want to do this! Mince the liver. Ugh. You know, I used to have a sock like this. This is disgusting. 2 eggs. Get in. Now we make patties. What do you think we fry these in? Lard. Let me get my lard bucket.
No, not lard.
Lemon lards with liver and lard.
This has a bucket of lard.
There's something deviant about this. Tastes like metal. I don't like that. Magic mayo from 1951.
get
What
a
is
brownie.
magic
Go for it. Magic mayo, I'm interested.
mayo besides a mistake? I don't
You
know.
don't
But
like
the first
mayo,
ingredient
right?
is sweetened condensed milk.
Oh, I love
Don't
mayo.
worry though, it's only 2/3 of a
Oh.
cup into a jar.
Wait,
It'll just take 12 years. Quarter cup of olive oil. Quarter cup.
Yes?
Shadow Wolf saying you better be recording this for YouTube shorts.
I am not.
Definitely, Cad. This is
Yeah, this is
Oh,
his
yeah.
content. I'm not gonna monetize his content.
Fair
I
enough.
might, I might occasionally give you guys, you know, my version of reaction videos, but I'm not going to be doing it on YouTube and stuff. Even if it is hilarious hearing Ren break like this.
So Zim's becoming a React streamer.
No.
Breaking from time to time, and I'm not even realizing it. I'm just dying of laughter. Yes, Ren, that is.
Yes, I am Shadow Wolf. But if you want his content, go watch his content.
It's good content.
Cup of vinegar. The yolk of 1 egg. I find this incredible because mayonnaise is actually dairy-free, yet these people have managed to turn this into a lactose bonanza. We finish up with a pinch of salt, cayenne, and ground mustard. Now we seal and shake vigorously, preferably to kill whatever demon we've summoned. You know, I used to like mason jars. Then came gentrification. To the fridge!
The shaking
Okay.
noise.
Well, that's awful. But nobody eats mayonnaise by itself.
I do.
No!
I don't
It
like
tastes like
mango.
sunscreen. Milcorno from the Great Depression.
Milcorno?
What is the cheapest food? Was the question asked at the height of the Depression. So food scientists at Cornell came up with this. We start with a cup of cornmeal. So far, so good. Then a half cup of powdered milk. That didn't last long. Teaspoon of salt. Mix into a saucepan.
so this
with
would be
3
something
cups of
Gibgab
water.
likes.
Chunky. Bring to a prolonged boil. Ah! Just how prolonged is this boil?
Gabby likes condensed, wait,
It's done.
powdered milk.
Now, if this were to be
There
your
we go.
dinner, you'd add some tomato sauce and some pepper. For dessert, a touch of molasses and cinnamon.
Oh.
Tastes like a wet blanket. They're all so sad, like depressed polenta. Oatmeal that needs therapy. Unemployed grits. Fiesta peach spam bake from 19...
Oh no!
Yes, folks, Thanksgiving is soon
Shall we
upon
stop
us,
the
which means
curse
plenty of family
and
drama, so I say one...
We're all going to hell.
Why would what?
This is if we have to try this food, it's gonna be hell.
Oh yeah, no. Dude,
Well, yeah,
these
we're
are
not trying it.
biohazard.
We're watching him try it for us.
No, I'm seeing
Spam.
But I have to see this spam peach thing.
Oh no.
No! No!
Let me just forward.
He's
to
deep
Rex
in the
so that
tank,
Rex has some
guys.
ideas for making
There's
food
no
for you.
saving him.
Right, Jim? What was that?
Oh god.
Let me just forward this all to Rex. So that Rex has
God.
some ideas for food.
I mean, if you want to talk about curse, this could be a wonderful subathon idea or a September goal.
Hey Ren.
Oh god.
Yes.
Voted on
Every
by Twitch
time.
chat.
Oh god. Every time you keep screaming no, I break.
Why?
That's just reality at this point. Help me. Please,
Okay,
just
got-
help me.
Beans, keep it together. We don't need to have any more fractures in the timeline.
Yeah, come on.
I'm crying. But
Now
Okay,
spam
serve this
peach.
and make everybody upset. We begin by draining a can of sliced peaches. Save the syrup. Time for spam. Nothing says the holidays like ambiguous meat. Please exit. Now we slice it lengthwise 4 times, but don't go all the way through. Stud the spam with cloves. Are you joking? You're not joking.
This is ridiculous.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. 2021's been a rough year. Mercy. Now we insert the peaches into the spam. Open up. Time to receive peaches. To the 1/4 cup of peach syrup, we add 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Are you aware that the syrup is sugar? Now that's just vulgar. Add the peaches. $3.75 for 35 minutes. Oh dear. Why do I keep doing this? That's not a good laugh, because this tastes like if Christmas gave up. A peanut pie from 1941, courtesy of the Caro Kid, who I can only describe as an infant male escort. Ready? Work with me here. You need a haircut. Any big plans for the weekend? Whole cup of Caro.
Like a sweet
A
glaze
cup of
with
sugar.
straight
So you want
on,
sugar with your sugar. Diabetes go
like pork, like fatty meat.
shells. You didn't see anything. Margarine. Vanilla. 8 ounces of peanuts. All right. Stop looking at me. Avast! Oh God. What have you done?
Ren,
Yes.
let's just stick together at this point.
Demon
Other out.
baby! What did I do? It tastes like crunchy diesel. A pepper cake from 1915. Instead of
Yeah.
regular
Like,
flavorings, this
turn away. Turn away.
Avert your gaze.
Yes, my dear love.
I'll have you. You know, I don't think I've had any alcohol since MFF. That might change if you don't close this video.
I beat you to it. I've 100% beat you to it.
That might change if this keeps going.
I don't know. This is fun. I mean, we got 50 viewers out there enjoying this. You know.
There's only 30 minutes of this, which means it's going to be like another hour of content that we can't monetize.
I don't know. I mean, okay. Here's the deal, everybody. If you want to see this continue, feed the whiskers.
Don't feed the whiskers. Don't.
God knows I'm not fucking tipping anymore now.
Hmm? Hmm?
And this is how a channel dies or is reborn. Who
Channel
knows?
will continue it.
Is this channel going to go the way of the Lich or the Phoenix?
Don't you fucking dare, Shadow. I swear to... no, Oh, no. We haven't started recording. I
No, we have
don't
not.
have to throw into the tip jar.
Nope.
Let's go.
So, you know, you want it to continue. Just feed the whiskers. He needs food, you know?
Shadow Wolf, for the sanity of both Ren and I,
Man,
along with everyone else
but-
in the VC,
but-
do not.
But
do
on
it.
the other hand, feed the whiskers.
God. Okay, you know what? Now this
I
is
think
a
that's
horrible
more
dilemma
important.
for
Okay,
me.
I know how to do this democratically then.
Oh
You know,
no.
the true American version of democratic.
Oh no.
Whichever side tips more decides what we do.
Oh.
Zim, you hit me.
Okay, I'm using the feed the whiskers emote.
Oh, there he goes.
Well, there's one. Geeman, which side are you on?
Tipped $11.39.
Is this where we just have ZGF Gaming Civil War?
Well, thank you for the tip, Geeman. And you as well, Brian.
A generous bestowal.
Okay, and thank you as well, Tiberian.
Alright, I'll go get the Guinness.
Son of a gun.
God. I've already started drinking, don't worry. I'm gonna need it at this moment to keep me alive.
So Geeman wants us to continue. Tiberian wants us to continue. Right now, it's more on the side of continuing.
No.
God fucking damn it.
Tiberian
No.
Kid tipped $10.
Why? Why must you do this to us?
Hey, Rajan, what you drinking? I might join you. I have some lovely
some
tea right
Guinness.
now. Ooh, good choice.
I'm currently drinking something kind of light because I don't really like alcohol that much. However, you're making me do this, Zim. You're making me fucking drink.
I don't drink at all.
You're making me drink Fresca mixed. This is on you, Zim.
Fresca's tasty.
I don't. The reason why I'm doing this instead of like other alcohol and stuff is because I don't really taste the alcohol. That's the reason why I'm drinking
Well,
this.
right now, it's on, you know, more towards continuing. Anybody else want to place their vote?
I can hear fucking Steamboat Willie in the background on my side.
Honestly, I don't mind watching more.
I wonder who's watching Disney. It could be my roommate. It could be the person next to me. I have no fucking idea.
I am not... Wait, Raijin? You made a talkie icon? Oh my god, he's adorable!
What?
Oh,
I thought I was tripping.
Look at
To be
little
fair, I thought I
Comet!
was tripping. Okay,
Send it to me full screen. Full size. Send it. Now! I need it bigger.
My
Rock
friends, you know I have to swap talkies at this moment. I have to swap to the main.
That little comet, it's so precious.
Comet is super cute.
The Digimon. And the dogs.
Fuck, I'm dying. I haven't started drinking that much. I've only had like 2 sips. What the hell?
A generous bestowal.
No.
L59 tipped $10.
Ren's on
Please.
the stop side.
So there's a stop, which means that the stops currently have it.
You have 2 stops and 2 goes. Come on.
Well,
No, it's it's based on amount of money, you know. That's how
Oh.
American democracy works.
Wait. Wait, we're lobbying?
Yes, you're lobbying me to whether to continue or not.
Oh no. Oh no. Wait.
I want you to know Zim, the madness.
Fuck,
of Driven
Toshime is in the chat.
I was
Fuck, we lose.
like,
Red, we
Zim,
lose. You don't understand.
What's up, Gip Gap?
I needed to understand this. I went to the kitchen to get a brownie. There was only one brownie. I didn't want to eat the last one. So I decided, okay, you know what? How do I cope with this emotional damage? And I just kept listening to the videos. So I didn't take off my headphones. And eventually I just decided, fuck it. Powdered milk, my comfort food.
A jelly?
And somebody said something about powdered milk. So I just decided, okay, you know, this is making me like hate life, so I'm just gonna hate about myself a little more. And I grabbed a little bowl, I put like 6 spoonfuls of powdered milk, like 2 spoonfuls of sugar. This is way too sweet. And then I grabbed like some horrible Hershey's chocolate syrup and I just poured it all in. And like I put in a like blob of chocolate that's like chocolate icing from Hershey that's also like expired for like a year, and I didn't realize. I only realized after I made it. But I tasted it and it's like the greatest milk chocolate I've ever eaten. It's just way too sweet. This is horrible. It's like thick.
Hey, Ren.
Yes.
Toshime can't spend. We live.
No, Shadow Wolf said, wait a minute, so, you know, we're waiting. Also, yes, look at that adorable comment!
I would kindly request friendship. It's only logical.
That is his fur,
Rock
Shadow
Ruff.
Wolf. Rock
Have
Ruff.
mercy. Please, guys, have mercy. I don't want to lose my
Zim.
appetite before the Super Bowl watch party tomorrow.
Zim, I'm not saying you shouldn't continue. I'm just saying, I believe I read that Helldivers 2 added a portable hell bomb.
Oh no.
I think this is one. I don't remember. You might get something else cursed in a moment.
No! Please! Have we suffered enough?
It'll only be for a moment.
No mercy.
I haven't brought
only
out the
pain.
Chet Avatar in a
God.
while. Nope, that's the wrong one. Is it this one?
Frost Husky, how could you?
Yes!
Duma to betrayal.
Rockruff.
Aww.
To continue would be $10 currently, Shadow Wolf.
I saw the cursed.
Raijin.
Wait!
No! Right, I thought you were on our side! I thought you were on our side!
Okay, wait, hold up. Ren,
Rockruff?
Ren, tell me how much is left. How much is left?
I can do $5 more.
No, Ren, how much is left until we cap it?
Oh, like just under $20.
I'm looking for the exact, to be fair. Hold up.
$19 and...
No, $18 and...
Right there, Shadow Wolf.
51.
You better hurry before Brian gets in there.
You can do it, Brian!
61.
I believe in
Oh.
Come on, come on, come on.
$20.
you!
No, I wish.
Thank you for the tip, Tiberian and Brian. Well, the continues have it. It's for a
Fuck,
good cause, Ren.
$18.61.
You better give
A jelly
Whiskers the
meatloaf
money.
from 1931. We begin with a...
What do you mean by that? Hold up.
This is
Do
to
you
feed
really
Whiskers.
think I'm not going to give Whiskers the money?
I'm just telling you right now, do it so that I don't feel like I'm wasting my life away for this.
Brian, when it says something like that, it means I am sending the money to them.
Got it. I'm trying to delay the inevitable, to be fair.
I mean, you no one's forcing you to stay.
I asked
Yeah,
to
you
join
literally
today.
asked to join.
Ryan,
I know, I
like,
asked
can
to
I ride the
stay.
bus? Yes.
I asked
Okay,
to
now can you
join,
take
so that's the
calls?
reason why I'm gonna suffer because I'm sticking with
Hi,
Raharu.
Carrie. Hi, Carrie.
Raharu.
Rahar's
Oh,
not here.
Also, Zim, would you be able to feed this through the Discord call?
Oh no.
Oh, is the audio not going through?
Well, no, you are feeding it, but you stop feeding the video when you switch channels.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Here you go.
Thank you.
No, it's even more cursed.
Baby, what did I do? It tastes like crunchy diesel. A pepper cake from 1915. Instead of regular flavorings, this cake uses peppercorn and caraway, which is an interesting idea because it's awful. Half cup of butter. Sugar. 2 egg. You hate to see it. And a cup of syrup. What do you want, Miss Butterworth? Ma'am, this is very runny, like me in an hour. To a half cup of sour cream, we add an entire tablespoon of cracked pepper, caraway, and then the floofers. Introducing the world's worst dip. Get in, flour. A cup of raisins. Love those. Yay. Bacon oven. Well, at least you specified the appliance. Now, I was gonna make this in a dishwasher. It's bizarre. It tastes like an identity crisis on a plate. A perfection salad from 1960.
Oh God, no.
In typical 60s
Ooh, we're
fashion.
getting into the weird Jello fruit stuff.
What is it with the
Burn.
flamboyantly gay people I know in running? I don't get it. All of them run.
Oh.
We're using gelatin. We meet again. Nothing says salad like animal collagen. Half cup of boiling water. Apple cider vinegar. Lemon juice.
Oh, yeah, we're continuing all the way through.
Celery,
And
carrots, and cabbage. Always.
Ren, if you are about to say you're going to bed, no, you are not. You are stuck here.
No. I was gonna ask when's your next tabletop?
It's canceled.
Oh.
Yeah. There's a reason why I was here, 45 minutes ago. 'Cause I was expecting to be a cute rock ruff.
Red
Yeah.
dying on the inside. Oh.
Ren, let me hug you.
But you are a
Trick him on
cute rock
X
rock.
to Renamon.
No. Actually, heck, you're right.
You can
I wrote cute.
you can continue now.
Always wash these real good. Celery's just like your parents. Dirtier than you think. This was supposed to be a fun way to get kids to eat their vegetables. How'd that work out, America? Onion powder. Okay. What's the point? A loaf pan? Really? I just love when my salad comes in a brick. Good night. Good morning. It's time for mayonnaise. What have you perfected? Garbage. Cold, limp, and crunchy and bad. A pickled cheesecake from 72.
What?
This cheesecake stands out because it's savory.
no.
Don't think it has anything to do with the pickle.
No.
We start with a pretzel crust. Melted margarine.
Blaspheme
Filling,
upon
pound of cream cheese. Cup of
cheesecake.
sour cream. Goat cheese.
Blasphemy
and
on
from-
pickles
Okay.
and cheesecake.
So I understand that a lot of these recipes are typically, they had little else, so they wanted to experiment. Why would you experiment in this variety?
Like. Oh.
Okay, when you're finished with this section, pause because the excerpt from the book is glorious.
Okay, we'll do. Hey, Stolas.
Pickle juice! Beans
I'm
until
imagining the
soft.
taste
Honey,
and
I
I
don't
wanna
need
vomit.
instructions. I'm single. Egg, parmesan, garlic, onion powder, and red pepper flakes. At least it's hot garbage. Now for the star of the show, an entire cup of dill pickles. Smooth top.
God.
Yes. 45 minutes at 3:50. Good night. Oh boy.
Have mercy, oh merciful God. You're not having mercy.
No, it's a demon quiche. A polka dot prune loaf.
Demon quiche.
So this was one of the worst that made it into the cookbook, and his excerpt for this is, upon my first encounter with this 1970s foe on August 23rd, 2021, I called it the devil quiche. It is a haphazard mosh pit of cheese, savory spices, and inexplicably dill pickles. Having the gall to be baked in a lovely pretzel crust, it attempts to put a lipstick on a pig and call itself a savory appetizer cheesecake worthy of your charcuterie spread. It is more worthy of a dumpster so that you might avoid its vinegary brine of poisoned dairy and spicy nightmares. Should you find this enjoyable, I suggest that you immediately note your location and forward it to the relevant authorities. Hey, by the way,
It's charcuterie. Yes.
Yes, that's the problem with that. Yes.
Everything we've seen so far is like mildly disgusting.
Charcuterie? That's what Ren is.
Tiberian. Here's the thing. The twins would happily eat it.
Why?
What did the twins eat?
Why would you curse the twins with this forbidden knowledge?
The
It
twins
needs
need
to
a
be burned in
lobotomy.
hell.
As for the rest of the group, I have no idea. But the twins would eat it.
Why?
Pickles are disgusting. Whomever created this must have had a lobotomy. That's the only explanation.
Era, you should come join Voice.
Era.
No, no.
Turn back now. I'm warning you, just turn back now.
So,
Era, caution, turn back now.
so Era,
Caution, turn back now.
to explain, B. Dylan Hollis, we were watching some of his videos, and I found this compilation of horrible recipes. And so I decided to do an American Democratic election on whether we continue or not. In order for the good cause of feeding Whiskers. And, well,
People paid with money.
the voters have spoken. We continue.
We made $100. Ren and I contributing for like a bit of it, like 40 of it, 40-ish. I
The
want to
American-
cry.
American
I feel like
democracy.
throwing
$1 equals 1 vote.
I want to leave.
Too bad. If I'm here, you're here.
Loaf from 1951. So we're either going to be polka dotting the loaf or polka dotting the toilet. I know where I've got my money. Start
Don't
by
you
cooking
like
28
hanging out
prunes,
with your
which is actually
master,
28.
Ren?
Yeah, don't you like that, Ren?
No comment.
Like what? Sorry, I missed that.
Oh, yes, this guy is amazing, Era. It's more these recipes that just sound so gross. I'm not against prunes myself.
They don't sound gross. They are gross.
Prunes are just dried plums.
No, can we skip the cheesecake?
Gib
Can
Gab,
we
we've
just skip the
already
reaction?
established that you have a strange sense of taste.
I'm sorry. Look, barbecue hash brown. It's just not my thing. Okay, like, I'm not saying you need a doctor if you like it.
It's
but if you
fine
like these
if
ones, you do
it's-
need a doctor.
It's
It's fine
fine
to
if
what?
you're not like super into barbecue sauce on hash browns. The weird thing is you then followed up later with saying powdered milk is your comfort food.
It's just a little spoonful, and it tastes good.
Era, how could you hate raisins? Raisins are like really good.
I'm with Era on this one. I don't like raisins.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
So, shall
I
we
could go
continue?
Friendship over, Ren. Friendship
I-
over.
I could go either way with raisins, honestly.
What is that? No, it's a demon quiche. A polka dot prune loaf from 1951. So we're either going to be polka dotting the loaf or polka dotting the toilet. I know where I've got my money. Start by cooking 28 prunes, which is actually 28 too many. Water! 3 cups of Bisquick mix. Not sure if I'm curious or scared. Eggy moo juice. Now we form a dough. I wanted to make this last year, but I couldn't because there was a toilet paper shortage. Roll out and cut into 28 squares. Don't look at me. I couldn't tell you where this is going. I just...
And yes, Sarah. Gibgab love. Right, you haven't seen that. You should ask Key about Gibgab and his powdered milk interest, we'll say.
Look, in my defense, I refined it. I made it better, okay? I made it less powdered milk only. Like instead of throwing like 10 spoonfuls into it, I only did 6. I got rid of the cocoa powder. I only used the like little syrup and the expired chocolate, and that's it. That's all. And like a couple spoonfuls of sugar. So like it's
The
too
point-
sweet, but I like it.
Point is, it's sad that this is your comfort food.
Well,
Most
powdered
people
milk
have a
alone
comfort
is my
food of
comfort
like
food.
mac and cheese or chili cheese chimichangas.
Or, you know,
Not
an entire
powdered
tube
milk.
of chocolate ice cream.
Well, but hash browns are a comfort food. I go and put a hash brown because I like the texture. But like the thing about it is that most of my comfort food I like for the texture. I like powdered milk for the taste.
Thank you for the follow, Alcat.
To be fair, my comfort food is stuffed bell peppers.
I mean, that's a
Okay,
reasonable one.
I could not be in the same room.
Can we
Why?
continue, please? I am actually getting tired.
Joke.
So it's the wrong
Okay.
destination. Melted butter. Sugar. Dim-a-dim. Then we wrap and dip each prune before going into a loaf pan. This has to be the most complicated laxative on the planet. Dip. Spice in the pan. Keep the balls arranged closely. That is solid advice. First row done. Row 2. Top the third row with nuts and bake. I don't know about this. Between the Bisquick and the prunes, it's just very odd. Plus, it's liable to punish the porcelain. A poor man's cake from the Great Depression. The Depression was bad, right? People were
He did
crawling
not
around.
throw up. At least he did not throw up.
Yeah, that one wasn't that bad, I think.
Yeah.
And no
probably
sessions, Shadow Wolf, like we said.
On all fours in their yards eating dandelions. No, that's not an exaggeration. Those who were better off, like Ruth here, came up with recipes like this. Though bless her heart, she couldn't spell raisins. That's okay, Ruth. We start by cooking 1 cup of said raisins with 2 cups of water. Fire! We're boiling this until it reduces by half. Then we beat in a whole cup of shortening. I mean, I think that's a little excessive. In goes 1 egg.
I
Plus
love
a teaspoon
when
each
he's
of
mixing
ground
something
cloves,
and gets a
allspice,
whiff of it, and it's just
cinnamon.
like,
Ruth, I don't
oh!
think that's gonna help. Finally, we add 1 teaspoon of baking soda and 2 cups of flour. Oh, this does not look right. There are no baking instructions at all, so we're just gonna do 350 for Lord knows how long. About 45 minutes. Did you notice there was no sugar? My legs are shaking, and not in the good way.
Don't throw up, don't throw up, don't throw up.
Well, that tastes like a diagnosis. That is severe. A poor man's pie from 1949. Now, this has to be the simplest pie recipe I've seen during my time on this earth. I'm not even sure this is going to make a pie. But first,
I think I know what this
pastry.
is.
Good afternoon, Mr. Pastry. How you been? How's the wife? How you like that? Welcome to the real world. For the filling,
Oh my god.
for the filling, we have a pint of cream, cup of sugar, 3 tablespoons of flour, and that's it. If this is a pie filling, then I'm
what?
Captain America. And then in it goes. We do get to sprinkle
Oh, it's
nutmeg
not
on
what I was
top.
thinking
How
of.
extravagant. In this goes at 425 until it sets like a custard. I have no idea. It looks upset.
Oh!
It looks like a demon's pizza.
Well, it's great. So long as you don't have to eat it. It's sweet poop. I don't get it. Because now I'm still a poor man just with a mediocre pie. A pork belly fruitcake from 1950.
Oh.
Meat and desserts was quite common back then. But
Why?
steep a pound of pork in a cup of water. Fire! Honey, would you like Earl Grey or pork? I'll take a divorce. Sugar! Cup of molasses. Sweet, bitter, and meaty. Like my ex.
now I
Yeah,
want
why is it
tea.
foaming? Do you think you could hear me? Currants. Peel. How would you
I'm going down.
finger? Don't say it's
taking me with it.
Needs flour. 1, 2, 3. How big is this cake? 350 for 2.5 hours. Suppose any less and it might gain consciousness. Chungus. She's looking like a house foundation. All right, we got 2 fruitcakes here. What's scary is that it's not terrible. It's got this oily richness to it, but something just ain't right. I think it's the pound of pork. A prune pie from the Great Depression. Why just
Okay.
live in the Great Depression when you could also have chronic diarrhea? Wants me to plump in my prunes in water. I ain't plumping my prunes in nothing. Buy me dinner first. Pastry! Are you getting plump? Is plumping even a verb? I have birthed you. Easy does it. Blind bake the pie shell. That was distasteful. It looks like a failed grave
That's a
robbery.
reoccurring
Crust
joke, and I
complete.
love it.
Fire! Sugar. Prunes. Smells like botulism. It's 10 p.m. and I'm boiling prunes in my kitchen. Walnuts ain't gonna save this recipe, sweetie. Beat egg whites. How many? Stiff. Fold together. How does one know when a laxative is done cooking? Alrighty. You know, it's not bad. It just vaguely tastes like a felony. A ration cake from World War II. So it's the 40s and we don't have any butter, sugar, milk, or eggs, and we need to make a cake. What do? Panic. Into a saucepan goes 2 cups of raisins plus 1 cup of water. In the interests of civil defense, we look to raisins to substitute our sugar. So you want me to boil raisins? It ain't easy being a patriot. Fire! This is awful. A half cup of lard. Just give up. Don't make a cake. A whole cup of molasses. No, this is not worth it. It's not. Looks like barbecue sauce. Smells of death. For the dry ingredients, we need 1.5 cups of flour. Half teaspoon of baking soda. And the only spice we get is cloves.
Oh, no,
Cloves.
I might be
It's always the cloves. Mash the raisins. It's been nice knowing you. This would make me enlist. Get in. Get off.
Oh, that
Live
looks
for
so
an hour.
bad.
It did.
Crunch.
No. A Ravage loaf from 1892. Now my first thought was, who comes up with this? And then I took a look at the front. My man looks like he does taxes for fun. We start with an entire cup of wheat germ. Roughage is what dead people call fiber. And this is enough to incapacitate 1 medium child. Half a cup of flaxseed. Sure this wasn't meant for a bird? 1 cup of buttermilk. And a cup of molasses. This takes a while to come out. Don't worry, I did too. Then we leave this to soak for a half hour. Just to make it edible. Half cup of prunes. And of course it's the prunes. What else would it be? This man's really out here making people B-52 their toilets. This is either gonna plug you up or bring the morning thunder. Your boy said friendly fire. A cup of whole wheat flour. Have you no mercy? A teaspoon of floof soda. Get in, prunes! This is culinary terrorism. $3.50 for 40 minutes. When I tell you that this is a brick, I mean it. It is a piece of masonry.
You can build a house with them.
Tastes like a bookshelf. Books included. That is bad. Snickers salad.
Pause for a moment.
1974. Yes, this is.
That one's also included for the worst of the worst and has another really fun one.
Oh god, I'm dying on the inside.
Yep. Dietary fiber is an important part of our everyday nutrition. It keeps our tummies happy as much as it keeps us regular. But whoever intended this roughage loaf at the turn of the 20th century must have had a digestive system equal to Niagara Falls, and was in need of a military-grade solution to regulate the onslaught of their deluge with unwavering force. This quick bread is perfect should you ever want to experience the joys of childbirth on a whim.
Oh my god!
A whole cup of pure wheat germ will expertly paralyze your gut, forming a mass worthy of statehood. Okay. A mass worthy of statehood before the sweet lull stimulates your body to flight and initiates a purge. What the actual...
So, Era.
Okay.
Era, I did not eat that one. However, like 5 MREs are equal to that, apparently.
Okay, let me start that sentence from the beginning. This quick bread is perfect should you ever want to experience the joys of childbirth on a whim. The whole cup of pure wheat germ will expertly paralyze your gut, forming a mass worthy of statehood before the sweet lull of prunes stimulates your body into flight and initiates a purge as delicate and gentle as a traffic collision.
Oh my god.
So that's what they put into Taco Bell.
Such a way with the word.
I'm crying right now. I was trying to read that with a straight face that I veiled.
So, Era, in case you didn't hear me, I did not eat that. However, if you eat like 5 MREs without eating the gum that comes in the pouch, it feels like you ate that. Trust me. Just trust me on that.
So, shall we continue?
Okay, can we get just a 30-minute intermission?
30 minutes?
Okay, sorry, 30 seconds. Sorry, I can't breathe right now.
Era, I'm speaking from experience of just eating MREs without like anything else to eat. It's the 5 MREs without the gum packets that make you feel backed up, okay?
Oh my god, I
I
think
can
I'm
handle
laughing for
MREs
forever.
now. But you need the gum, apparently.
Okay, needless to say, I'm going to say this probably a couple more times. Please check out Dylan Hollis' content and bloody buy his cookbook.
Apparently, there's another one.
I will again say as well, because Whiskers is actually watching, and he's
God.
struggling to follow with how fast the shorts are, but I will also say he has fantastic long form, slower videos that he goes into stuff with, and it's great to see.
Whiskers, know that I love you, okay?
Say
Just
that.
know that I love you. We're suffering here.
Yeah, Brian and Ren are going through this suffering for you to eat, Whiskers.
I gave you like $40, essentially.
I gave you $10.
Say that. I don't think I can buy his cookbook because, like, what you read genuinely, like, sent me on a coughing fit that I just couldn't recover from for a solid 10 seconds. If I read that cookbook, I'm gonna die.
No, I'm reading just from the worst. There are actually some legitimately good recipes in there with a nice bit of humor.
I'll die.
So I'm gonna be fair, Zim. When you said that I was still breaking, I honestly thought I was using my other mic and not my headset. I muted the other mic for when I could have a chance to breathe, and I just couldn't. I didn't know it was on my headset.
Hey, there's the Whiskers. Whiskers amazing. And yes, it is like Tasting History, which is also another great channel. His shorts are what he's known for, but he's got long form factor videos that are much slower, which are very similar to Tasting History. So I very much recommend those as well. We're just going through the rapid fire stuff and watching Brian and Ren break.
The mega horror compilation.
A mass Orpheus speak when I can't even. It's still runs through in my mind.
You ready to continue, Seda?
I'm good. There's 2 more from the worst of the worst that I'm like ready to read off, and
awesome.
Yeah.
It is one of these salads, which definitely isn't a salad because America is unsupervised and they can't be stopped. We start by topping 10 ounces worth of Snickers bars. Hey, Dylan, what you doing? No, I'm just making my salad. You know, with the chocolate bars. Come on, cup of cold milk. Moon juice. 2 packs of vanilla pudding. 4 Granny Smith apples. For what? Solidarity. Granny don't deserve this. Whatever happened to respect your elders? Now into the pudding goes a tub of Cool Whip because we don't give a shit. In goes the apples and the Snickers. You don't measure this in calories. No, you measure this in years taken off of your life expectancy. For best results, chill. You need to chill.
You could hear the crunch.
Is it good? No. Is it bad? No. It's sugar. Go ahead, feed this to a child. You're gonna yeet them into orbit. Goodbye, Johnny. Where's Johnny? Johnny is gone.
Ren.
Spam pie
Here comes
from the
the
19th.
Oh God!
No. Put the
I love
spam down.
spam, and this is horrible.
Have mercy! Have mercy! Have mercy!
Okay, I'm just curious if this is in the book, because not everything of the worst actually end up in the worst. Some of it's sprinkled in there.
Have mercy, master. Have mercy, please. I like spam. I love spam.
Ren, look at those eyes. Those are eyes of a Rockruff who does not give a fuck.
But we're only 15 minutes in?
Yes.
As I said, this is going to be an hour's worth of content.
Yeah.
I already like this is like one of the few times I've genuinely just broken and perished internally. We're only 15 minutes in. I can't.
I think I will be downloading this recording and uploading after all.
Oh, God,
But seriously,
no,
go check him out.
Check him out. 100%. Definitely check him out. I love his shorts and everything. It's just the fact being that this is the horror compilation. I'm suffering. That's all it is. I love his shorts though.
So spam pie.
So Ren, which of these?
Go ahead, Roger.
Which of these recipes are we going to try when I visit?
None.
I would rather
Yeah,
take
yeah,
a shotgun to the head than try one of these.
We went over this. You're gonna have the candle pie, the
No!
candle salad.
None. No.
Ren,
Oh my gosh.
Ren, have mercy. That one's way better than one of these. Trust me on that.
It can be like a nice little Valentine's Day dinner. You can make a salad, you can make a main meal, and you can make dessert. All in
Wait.
one.
Is Valentine's Day the 14th?
It is.
Same as it is
perfect.
every year.
I'm sorry.
Ren,
I don't usually.
you don't need to make the
Valentine's
dessert. You'll be the dessert.
Oh my.
So let's continue with this spam pie.
Crust.
No!
Downshift. Boda. 4 Granny Smith apples. That's
No.
bad.
No.
It's sugar. Go ahead, feed this to a child. You're gonna yeet them into orbit. Goodbye, Johnny. Post-terrestrial. Where's Johnny? Johnny is gone. A spam pie from the 1960s.
Why,
A
Master?
little late in the
Why?
century for war crimes. Crust is
Ren,
saltines.
let's just hug each other. Let's get it over with.
Eggy margarine.
So the
are you just
crust is
making things up?
saltines,
Who are you?
huh?
You know, I've never been particularly religious,
Saltines aren't
but today
bad for
might be
crust,
the
to be
day.
fair.
A cup of evaporated milk. Have you lost the plot?
Hold
I
up.
feel like if I do this
Are they putting that into a blender?
Yes.
I gotta
Oh,
blend it
no.
Oh no, you're never gonna get that blender clean. It's gone. Just burn it as soon as you're done. You're never cleaning it. Oh, happy early birthday, Zolette.
Yeah, happy early birthday. Let's continue.
correctly, I'm gonna invoke the spirit of Richard Nixon. This ain't food, honey. This is a bioweapon. Cheddar, you're a monster. Liposuction looking. Decorate with almonds. Decorate? How do you decorate a tumor? He says, don't worry, they'll toast in the oven. We're not concerned about the almonds. I am in utter fear.
Oh.
Yeah, this is severe. It tastes like an IHOP kitchen floor. A soured raisin pie from...
No.
It tastes like
Just-
an IHOP kitchen floor.
Oh.
I can't wait to watch this. I can't wait to actually pull this up while I'm at work next week.
What the fuck?
Why can I go to bed now, Master?
Not till the video's done.
This should be illegal.
Have mercy!
He's crying, Zim. He's crying.
I'm
Good,
actually
good.
crying.
Oh, wait, one sec. You should really consider getting good, Ren.
Jed, Jed, I think you really should just put the phone down.
Okay, I'll pick up the book.
I'm starting to think the Book of the Abyss might be a better use of your time than this smartphone, because it's clearly not very smart.
Fuck, you got me laughing to coughing to death. What the hell? What the hell, Zim?
Oh,
I
jeez.
didn't expect the dead rock ruff to be one prone to doom scrolling. This is a little bit literal, though.
My avatar is breaking.
Master, enjoy the video, please.
Ren, be happy we're not watching the D&D movie again.
Why?
You know what?
All right, let's continue. Oh, yeah, you know, that's true, Frost. Ren did curse me tonight, so yeah, this is my revenge.
From the Second
I'm not
World
gonna
War.
hug Ren.
Now, I know
I'm
this is
gonna
going to be
get
awful because it calls for soured milk, not buttermilk, not milk and vinegar, no, honey. Soured bad milk. Oh, she's thick. The raisins. Use butter pastry for flavor. Flavor. 3, 2, 1. Blast off to the toilet. A cup of sour cream. Disgusting wasn't enough for you. Call the UN. Add spices. Thanks for that. What goes well with IBS? Brown sugar. Smells like Normandy. Charming. Bake until done. You're a piece of work. Goodbye.
Just
The
fake
pothole.
until
I should have
done.
gone to church. Nah.
I should have gone to church.
No. Tastes like a shell.
He couldn't even get to the trash
Spaghetti
can.
and jello ring from the
Oh,
no.
pause after this one.
Okay.
Oh, please. Stata,
No.
Yes.
have mercy, please. I know how bad this is gonna be.
Yep.
Have mercy. Try to speak with a straight face. If you laugh, I'm dead.
I'll try not to be a murderer then.
Please.
And if I do, please charge less than second degree.
No, you're getting third degree. No, sorry. First degree.
I'll take that.
You're getting first degree.
Oh, damn it.
What? I'm not the one charging you. It's the military.
So anyway, Spaghetti-O Jello ring.
60s. Now, I've been unable to confirm whether or not this recipe actually existed in the 60s. Not that I particularly want to, but seemingly everybody and their dog has sent me this. Into a saucepan goes a quarter cup of tomato soup, quarter cup of water. Now 2 packs of gelatin. Wonder what demon will summon today. Fire! Now that this is completely smooth, we remove from heat and add 2 cans of SpaghettiOs. Is life insurance expensive? Into a bunt. Good night.
Wait, Tim's gone.
Ooh, did I mention there were
There you go.
sausages? Because there are sausages. I don't want to do
Thank
it.
you.
Why?
Oh, no.
That is unnatural. It's like a morgue. I need a hug. Tomato aspic
Okay.
from 1939. Yes, this is arguably.
Okay. So yep, another one of the worst. Shall we begin?
Yes.
Picture a smartly dressed person sitting at a table in the 1960s with a particular problem. They love tomato sauce and the little rounds of cute pasta that float and mingle within, but they cannot figure out how to slice it or eat it with a knife and fork. This is vexing. It is simply too liquidy, and despite sleepless nights and their best efforts, the sauce and miniature pasta insults them as it continues to slip past the tines of their fork. This is utterly unacceptable. A plan is drawn up to solidify this fullest soupiness and create a structure that will yield to the superiority of human inventiveness. It is a sight to behold. The rounded gelatin mold of a canned pasta, cold and clammy as a corpse, with the added benefits of a center pocket to hold slimy fingers of Vienna sausages, offering a sick addition as they finally become able to slice and chew their pasta sauce.
The flavor of this drink is mango citrus. It tastes like peach.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Just reading the descriptions of some of these, like, I feel like Dylan would be an excellent storyteller.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
It's like we've just come up with lore of an NPC who's just committing food crimes.
Well, because he also commits, like, discovers old recipes that are amazing, too.
Also, I switched away from the 3D model because it was breaking.
Goodbye, Jet.
So,
I want
TF
the
Talkies
mercy.
instead.
Oh god, Era, no, have mercy. Please have fucking mercy.
New
you-
NPC
okay.
created.
God, Aaron just
I sense a new stretch goal.
I already have goals. I've already got things in mind to do. And you know the best part? For wild traditions there, Rain? I've already got a chef there with you all.
Also, just to put an appropriate finish on this section, I just skimmed through the recipe. You want to know how they end it with?
Wow.
What?
Serve with mayonnaise.
Oh! I love mayonnaise, but no! Just
Guys.
no!
Guys, let me have my emotional support squirrel, please. Please, let me have the emotional support
Now,
squirrel.
which squirrel?
Hey, Brian,
Yolu or Lucario?
you do realize that Nim the Lycanrock's also a TF Talkie now, right?
Stereo, I swear to god I'm gonna kill you, and wait, what?
Exclamation point portion. But anyways, let's continue this.
The most infamous dish of the 20th century. At one point, it was on every menu from coast to coast. We start with 3 cups of stewed tomatoes, then an onion. What is the size of this onion? This thing's heavier than my self-doubt. 1 celery stalk, slicey slice. And now for the most pointless herb, the bay leaf. I think of these like small men. You'd have a hard time telling whether it's in or not. A pinch of salt.
Oh my
sugar.
God.
A single clove. What are you doing tonight? Into a pot. Fire! Cooking for 10 minutes. Meanwhile, we soak 2 tablespoons of gelatin in a half cup of water. Now we strain this to remove any trace of reason from the dish. And the gelatin. I don't like the look of this at all. To the fridge. What do you think we garnish this with? Did you guess mayo? Stop jiggling. And some paprika. This is just a commendably daft idea. Tastes like somebody killed Italy. It's like geriatric ketchup. Tuna salad jello. You bet.
Oh, God.
Dylan. Oh, you know, making jello. 1969.
I don't like tuna
Texas
salad.
Community
No,
cookbook.
wait,
Cup
you
of
cursed
water.
me.
Oh, I love tuna salad. But,
I don't love tuna salad like this.
why are there so many people obsessed with Jell-O?
I know, as we said, and we covered, like, actually, I think we covered before the recording, but it's like, yeah, you know, in the age of, you know, the refrigerator, you know, it was seen as a luxury that, you know, hey, you're well off if you can, you know, refrigerate stuff. So if you can make Jell-O, you're apparently doing something well in your life. Yeah, we gotta Jell-O everything.
I will eat tuna with like I will eat tuna with hash browns, but I would not touch tuna with Jell-O. Not even if like you threatened to kill me. What the hell is wrong with these people? Who hurt these people?
I see that Viv has sensed the suffering and come by to see for himself. Hi, Viv.
You showed up too late to torture.
Run for your life.
Yeah, run.
Just run.
I'm holding the book that is only bringing like a sense of rationality into this chaos.
I want to see Dad Nim.
All right, let's see this.
Salt. Fire! Half a red onion. This was written by Mitchell White. Of course that's his name. This recipe is making me cry, not the onions. Gelatin! Vinegar. Already smells like death. In you go. Really, Mitchell? I want to know who hurt this man. Celery. Make sure to chop it up all fine and disgusting. 5 ounces of albacore tuna. Are we sure this recipe wasn't written by a cat? Was Mitchell a Now we do. Oh boy. How did we get to this? I did this for you.
Why is it green? Why is it green?
Oh.
I just want to see Dad Nim. I just want to see Dad
That's
Nim.
not food. This is a war crime. A vinegar
Yep. Oh. I feel like that just looks like the Seda Labs waste, you know, bin. It's like, jump inside to have your body randomly mutated.
I'm too focused on seeing Nim. I'm too focused on Nim now.
That looks like the kind of food you'd see in a game, and it's just like food, and then below is what do you get for this food? Poisoned.
You either get poisoned. It's either you get poisoned or you get dropped to 1 health.
It's
And
not a
if you
mistake.
eat it while you're at 1 health, you immediately die.
No, I'm sorry. It's not a mistake. Something this cursed can be a mistake. Somebody was like, yo, boss, I really love you. Let me teach you this new recipe I learned.
Era, what the fuck? Why, Era? Why?
Also, I haven't officially started the recording. I'm just going to download the Twitch VOD and edit it to upload that.
Oh god, we're going super meta with a compilation of a compilation?
Yes.
Help. I'm so tired. Help.
Well, let's, here, I'll help you with vinegar pie.
Pie from the Great Depression. A modern take on home baking. Sir, your phone number is 4 digits. Pastry. This is my son. Get a little bit dusty. You're gonna want a deep 9-inch. Don't we all? Blind bake at 350. There's no shell in here. Sugar.
Deep
Add your
9-inch.
Pauladine extract. So far, so good. Vinegar.
I love how it immediately followed by the blind bake
A dash
joke.
of sorghum. Well, I don't have sorghum because I don't have a life expectancy of 12. That's the power of pine salt, baby. For thine is the kingdom. Bake to your liking. Sweetie, none of this is my liking. Don't come back. It came back. Nah.
Don't come back. It came back.
This is what I'd imagine a toilet brush to taste like. An emergency war cake. No eggs, no milk, no butter, no joy. There's no sugar either. Is this the cake? 2 teacups of raisins. How am I supposed to know how big your teacups are? Ira, 1 teacup of dates. Why do dead people like dates so much? Bam! Fire! Cup and a half of molasses. Pretty sure this is how diesel is made. Cinnamon! Ira needs cloves. Easy does it. Wouldn't want to ruin a disaster. Here goes nothing. Good God,
What a ruin a disaster.
Ira, honey, I'm going to war. Over what? Your cooking. This is the only cake that looks burnt before you bake it.
Oh, it's so
Tastes
crunchy.
like a boot. Like a size
It
10
almost
boot.
looks like a nice
Watergate
brownie,
salad.
unfortunately.
Oh, Sarikon brings a good point. Maybe you need to make less recovery breaks so the poor Ren can sleep sooner.
Oh, rapid fire it all?
Yes,
no.
let's just get it over with.
Ren,
We have like 14 minutes left.
come closer.
Yes, okay.
Are you ready for the rapid fire?
Yes.
Salad from 1976. One of the many questionable substances people experimented with in the 70s. Pistachio pudding. In you go. Crushed pineapple. Hello, you have any green, sir? Cup of fluffy boys. Smells like a
Why the
Palm
fuck
Springs
is it
retirement
green?
home. Time to beat it. Cooperate. Perfect. Good night. Optional walnuts. Walnuts are never optional. Oh my. Nixon wished it was this easy. Cheers. Ooh, yep. Nixon would have loved this. It's not bad, it's just a cup of diabetes. I can feel my teeth rotting. A water pie from the Great Depression. Can you make
Water
a pie with
pie?
those ingredients? Yes!
Yep.
I could also eat my
It's
mattress.
legitimately
Fire
the main
your
thing
oven.
is water.
I'm sorry, but we have to let you go. Pastry! It's been 13 months. What if I told you I hate pie? Oh boy, fork it. I'm not that desperate. Blind bake the pastry. That's rude. Are you still here? Damn it. Add 3 gills of water. This written for a fish. Is this a joke? Sugar. Flour. I think this...
Did it say?
Yes, it
Mattress.
said gills of
Fire your
water.
oven. I'm sorry, but we have to let
3
you go.
gills?
It's been 13 months.
Yes.
What if I told you I hate pie?
What you
Oh,
pay an
wait,
FF14 with.
Fork it. I'm not that desperate. Blind bake the pastry. That's rude. Are you still here? Damn it. Add
Blind
3
bake gets me
gills
every
of
time.
water. This written for a fish. Is this a joke? Sugar. Flour. I think this...
What the hell kind of measuring is 3 gills?
It's the currency from FF14. You just wait
3
for your life,
Guilmons.
That much.
Oh, 3
That's
gilbons.
so much bread.
Wait, not 3 Jaces. Oh god. All the bread in the world's gone.
qualifies as a pre-existing condition. Unconstitutional. Top with butter. We're not even at a red light. This is not legal.
Oh no.
All right, it finished a bit early, like my ex. It's a breast implant. No, man. Very bad. Tastes like lint.
can hear the
Soggy
thump.
lint. Amish lard cakes from 1895. Lard, 100% solid pig fat, a disturbing concept, and we're going to fry a dessert in it. Start with 1.5 cups of sour milk. They mean buttermilk. Full cup of heavy cream. Oh my. 2 eggs. Oh, this is thick. 1.5 teaspoons of floof soda. Pinch of salt. Add flour until we get a pie dough consistency. I don't know what type of pie dough you're dealing with. Disturbingly dense. And now we heat 2 pounds of lard for deep frying. Just
Disturbingly
get out of the
dense.
box, please. Ah! There you go, big boy. Wait, you didn't tell me what shape they are. When in doubt, triangles. I'm not ready. Just flip. Cooperate. You are... Oh my god. Hello, lard triangle. You were swimming in animal fat. How does it feel? Then we roll them in sugar.
Oh,
That
his
in my
face.
stomach like a bowling ball. The dominant flavor is saturated fat. No spices, just cream and... I have a sudden urge to hibernate. Baked bean pizza from 1954.
Oh,
Ooh,
no.
pizza! Here you go.
Things, including the IRS, clowns, and English majors. But I'm
What's up?
most afraid
Okay.
of beans where they don't belong. Oh dear. The sauce begins with a can of tomato paste. Plus 8 ounces of spaghetti sauce. Really starting out on the wrong foot. More like the wrong limb. Add oregano for an authentic taste. I feel like I'm in Italy. For the crust, we squashed together refrigerator biscuits. What are you saying about authentic? On goes the sauce. A bit of Parmesan. Now 20 ounces of baked beans. What part of Italy are you from? Kentucky? In the center, some fresh mozzarella. How to get an entire country to hate you. Step 1. This. $4.25 for 10. Then $3.25 for 20. No. We can serve this with anchovies or sardines. How about a swift death?
It's hanging. It's hanging.
You are sick. It's just vile. A bologna cake from 1960.
Okay, pause it for a moment. Was that like anchovy just hanging out of his mouth? Look, I feel like that recipe, the creator of that recipe should be referred to the International Criminal Court. Because something is wrong there.
Tell Italy about him and they'll send a hate squad.
It's like, I can understand beans, some people might like, hey, we all have our weird topping preferences. Okay, don't quote me on that.
What are your weird topping preferences, Seda?
So a couple of those toppings on that pizza, I can see them, not my cup of tea, but you know what? I'm not here to judge, but putting them all together, like beans and anchovies, why are those in the same pizza? Like, who hurt them? Like,
Italy, apparently. So that's what they're taking revenge on.
Yeah.
How you doing over there, Brian?
Rockruff.
See, there we go. That's good. That's a good response, Rockruff. And Tiberian, Rockruff.
So
I'm not gonna try to get this channel demonetized.
What I put in chat is how I feel, outside of the fact being that I'm just trying not to cringe on the inside to death.
Hey, Bran.
Yes, sir.
Bran.
Yes, master.
How are you doing?
Just trying to stay awake.
All right, I suppose you can go to bed.
Thank you.
Good night.
Get some sleep. Get some sleep, please. You sound dead on the inside just from staying up.
Yeah, I think he was falling asleep. So he gets to be saved from this. Now let's watch some bologna cake get made.
6. What's more American than bologna and cake? Eating it. Pack of cream cheese. A tablespoon of onion powder. Plus 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Boy, honey, this sure does smell like a cake, huh? Luis, I'm taking the kids. Are you ready for bologna? Good, because there's a pound of it. She says you'll find the rest of the recipe quite intuitive. No, I don't. Certainly not. Your friends are going to love the circles of indistinct mammal. Normally, I'm quite comfortable handling meat, but this is physically disturbing me. The last one. To finish, we decorate with spray cheese. This is giving me emotions previously unknown to man.
Oh, God.
That looks horrible.
Why? Are you supposed to eat this on crackers or on drugs? It's uncomfy and it's bad. Broiled humdingers from 1967. Don't ask. This is a Spanish recipe, one of mid-century America's favorite things, right up there next to big cars and being prejudiced. First up, we put our can of Spam in a blender. It's gonna be one of those days, huh? Perfect. If this
What, Brian?
I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention to the video.
Why not?
I'm sorry.
Watch the video.
I looked at your avatar. I'm sorry.
This red flag was any bigger, it would be a blanket. To the ground Spam, we add a teaspoon of mustard, plus 2 tablespoons of ketchup, which is spelled catsup. Why? 1/4 cup of moo juice and a 1/2 cup of oats. I just don't understand. Are there worse things than this? Doubt it. Jokes aside, I'm quite disturbed by this. The next step is to strain our can of halved peaches. Of course it is.
Peaches?
The epitome of logic. I think I'm becoming jaded. Peaches onto a baking sheet. Form some patties. Squish. Broil these on the top rack for 10 minutes. Maybe they'll disappear. Well, some didn't make it, which is unfortunate, because it means some did. Well, that was utterly horrendous. Thank you. Cheese cookies from 81. Call me crazy, but I believe that cookies should be sweet, a dessert, a treat. This isn't
Why does it
that.
sound
No, our
like a
friends
South
from the
Korean
80s have come up with a...
delicacy?
What?
Why does this sound like a South Korean delicacy?
I have
They
no
put
idea.
cheese-
Oh,
they
hey,
put cheese
Vari.
in, like, almost everything.
Hi, Vari.
So,
Hi,
Vari, I'm
Vari.
taking notes from this video. I'm taking notes from this video, and that chef living inside Osmond, he might have some ideas for recipes for you to make.
Oh God, have mercy.
Oh, good.
I love how Vari is, just says, oh good. I have finally found the button for Vari to press! Yes!
Viv is trying to veto you.
I'm just saying, okay, Nova lost to the ocean with the Sippies. Maybe you'll find another worthy opponent for Nova. Indigestion.
Indigestion.
By the way,
Wait,
Vari,
Nova.
Viv, you
I
two
mean,
are welcome
Nova
to join
is
voice.
the perfect test subject for all this cooking.
Wait, Zim. I just realized for a future tip goal for that campaign.
Oh?
The cook actually makes something edible.
I mean, so far he's been helping make things edible. But yeah, Viv, Vari, by all means, join voice. Oh, okay, fair enough, Viv. But yeah, let's continue.
Savory appetizer cookie soap. We start by melting 2 sticks of oleo. This stuff also goes by the name of margarine, or wrong. Then a half-pound of sharp cheddar. Mr. Cheese, I'm so sorry. Sloppy. A teaspoon of red pepper flakes. Worcestershire. A tablespoon of Tabasco. And 2 cups... plus 2 cups... I can't say it. Rice Krispies. I have never seen anything like this. Finally, a pinch of salt and 2 cups of flour. Bake at 350 until golden brown. Oh.
His face.
That's not right. Spicy and cakey and crunchy. Just eat cheese.
I will say, that one I think would have been okay up until the Rice Krispies and flour.
I think like the spices like probably do that because like you could have like a crunchy cheese, like, you know, that could be work, but like, yeah, it's doing too much.
The funny bit was the fact
I
that
think-
when he was shaking the cookie.
I think the goal was like a rice cake, but they like
They messed up.
Yeah.
We don't need to go any further. They just messed up.
I could see like a rice cake.
Took all the good parts of the rice cake and refused to put them in here.
I still can't get over the fact that he shook the cookie and a piece hit something. And you could
Probably
hear
the
it.
trash can. Even it knew it needs to be in there.
It probably was the trash can. Oh my god.
So,
Beef
chipped
from
beef.
World War II, also known as shit on a shingle. Butter, milk, fire. Now we have dried beef.
Yo, I
didn't know
love shit
beef
on a
came in
shingle.
a jar. Chop up your dehydrated cow. Pamper bath. Flour. Pepper. Boys, it's time to toast. I can see where the name comes from.
His
No.
face.
Yeah, it's not good. It tastes like it's insulting me. A Civil War cake. Of course it uses lard.
What?
Why not? Honey, call the police.
Civil
2
War
cups of
cake.
raisins.
Shit on a shingle
It's
is
always
good.
the raisins. Add 1 egg.
What?
What was the what for?
Whatever Raijin said.
What in the butt?
Shit on a shingle is good.
I have no idea what that is.
It was the last recipe.
No, that wasn't that last
It's
recipe.
what he just made. Chipped beef.
Oh.
He said chipped beef, or otherwise known as
Chipped
shit on
beef
a
is also
shingle.
known as shit on a shingle, and it can be really.
I'm sure
His
it,
recipe must have sucked ass.
I'm sure it can be. But some of these recipes may resemble what we already know and love, but's done so horribly, horribly wrong.
First iteration and stuff.
Also, what kind of fucking name is shit on a shingle? Like, I hear that and I don't want to eat that.
I mean, it's not the worst name I've heard for food.
I mean,
Show your pet as a newborn versus now. I'll go first.
yeah, I mean, it could be powdered milk as a comfort food.
Powdered milk tastes good, unlike
No, that's fucking
half
shame.
of this stuff.
Show your pet as a newborn
It's a
versus now.
mills. Oh
I'll
god.
go first.
So
No,
anyways. Oh, hi, Era.
Hi, Era.
Hi.
Hi, Era. Hugs. Please don't tell me it's actually military made. I'm gonna cry.
I'm assuming Era's probably here to rib Gib Gab.
I don't think I fed on a barbecue rib. I'm sorry.
Oh,
So if you're talking, Era, we cannot hear you.
yeah, we got nothing.
Alright, while he's fixing things, let's go and see this next one.
Egg of lard. What are you feeding your chickens? You happy? Sister! Ah, fire! A cup of coffee! No. One cup of coffee. This is a misdemeanor. I think I've summoned something. Brown sugar fucking blood! What do you want me to do with this? Call the CDC. This is the South's revenge. Flour. Apples. Add nuts. How much? I need nut instructions. Smells deceased. Seems to have collapsed. Like the South. Tastes damp. Wet. Clam biscuits from 19...
Oh my god. I'm doomed. Sarah Khan, do me again, please. I'm dying.
You okay there, Gib Gab? No, don't mute. Come on.
I think Gib Gab wasn't prepared for something to taste damp.
From when you fucking dropped the lot outside, I lost it.
Oh my god.
Gib Gab, do you need nut instructions?
Shit on a Shingle originated in military kitchens, so that is why it has that name. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, do you need nut instructions, Gib Cap?
I'm dying.
What
Please
about how
help.
to use your powdered milk?
It just cue reading a book that just said nut instructions.
I'm dying. Please help. Every time I'm laughing, I die.
Well, we have officially thoroughly broken Gib Cap.
Oh fuck, I'm gonna die. Ugh.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get back to our nut instructions.
With clam biscuits.
74. Now I love biscuits and I love clams, but do they belong together? Well, as my parents tried explaining to a 12-year-old me when they divorced, probably not. We begin with 2 cups of flour, 3 teaspoons of floof powder, then 2 tablespoons of shortening. Vegetable shortenings are great for when you want something like butter, but worse. Please get off the spoon. Please, sir, mix with hands. In goes a half cup of blue juice, then a can of minced clams.
Oh,
Little
no.
strange, fam, but you do you. Yep, those are clams. Oh, and what's the juice, too? Mix. Drop these into a muffin pan. So are they biscuits or are they muffins? What are you? That's what I used to ask my sexuality in high school. Hello?
Oh my god!
Damn, the vibe check that hit hard.
I see. I'm getting a top note of cat food, like someone dropped a biscuit in a fish tank. Yeah, those taste like low tide. That is to say, New Englanders would love it. A coal miner cake from 1936. Starting off on the right foot here with a half cup of lard. If I cut off my feet, do we still have to do this? This stuff is great, you know. You can run your tractor on it. Brown sugar. Drizzle of molasses. Is this the coal? 4 eggies. They did you dirty. We seem to have made a chamber pot. Flour.
Oh,
Good.
God.
Now we have a strong coffee. Fire. Now we mix baking soda into sour cream. There are too many things happening. Get in. Then we alternate flour, coffee, flour, coffee. You are banished. Has it unionized? Looks good, but looks can be deceiving.
Unionized.
God, I gotta fucking unionize to
They're very dense and pungent. Suppose I wouldn't mind it if I was in a coal mine, but in a coal mine I'm not. A cottage cheese jello salad.
Okay, I love cottage cheese. What monstrosity are they about to pull with this?
That is a series of words I did not expect to see in series, like in sequence.
That's good.
Hey guys, who wants to
Yes.
join my union to avoid eating this food forever?
One moment.
Is this moment long enough for me to make a cup of tea?
Oh god, I had
No.
some soda left.
Okay, I thought it.
All this union is to stop us from
Brian,
having
do
to
you
eat
want
this
to
food.
visit Era's house?
No.
Why is it not working, Era?
Don't tell me it's something funny like it's not plugged in.
Joke.
So, yeah,
Cottage cheese jello salad.
your mic cable melted?
Oh.
You know what?
Oh.
You know, that's a new excuse.
Yeah. Never thought I'd hear that. In Era, by the way, remember, I'm coming up for furry migration. Remember that.
Hopefully you can get a new one soon, Era.
Yeah.
No. I don't blame Era. Sometimes things just happen. Today I want to check out someone's computer, and one of the cables in the motherboard, I think it's just the cable going to the CPU, just melted.
Oh.
It was wild.
Oh, you have some. Okay, I was about to say, you know, you guys, you know, Era does stream as well, so you could go over to his channel and tip to help him get a new wire. Or you could just tip anyways, because I know he needs some help too. Why would Era run tomorrow,
Well, I'm guessing
Shadow?
it's an XLR wire, so he's probably lousy with them.
All right, let's see what
Please no,
horrible
Era.
thing they did
Please
here.
no. Please
I
no,
forgot.
Era. Just no. No.
Do
God
it,
damn I
Era,
know I'm gonna
and
have
record it.
No. You know I'm gonna have to eat it. I can't say no if somebody makes me something. God fucking damn it.
Oh, fantastic! So I'm gonna have to get some particular ingredients, Era. Because we're all gonna be there at Furry Migration. Well, not all,
Shadow
but,
Wolf.
you know.
No. Shadow Wolf, it's next
Okay,
week.
Shadow Wolf. First of all, tomorrow would be Saturday night, not Sunday.
Well, no, tomorrow is Sunday night.
Oh wait, no, it is still Saturday.
Yeah, tomorrow is Sunday.
But either way,
Oh god.
the Pathfinder session on Sundays is run by Tal.
You're thinking of the one that Era runs. It's held every other Saturday. So in a month it's gonna be Era's campaign, this Digimon campaign that happens today, then it goes back to Era's campaign, back to the Digimon campaign.
What?
Isn't that how it is? Or am I wrong?
I'm confused what you're talking about within a month.
Because Era's campaign is Era every other Saturday?
Yes.
So it'd be next week.
Yeah.
Not in a month.
So I'm just
I
going
was
to
saying
get a
like in a
pillow.
month, like in a month
and
version, it would be like Era, then Digimon, then Era, then Digimon, every Saturday of that month.
I am so lost.
More lost than this cottage cheese jello salad.
Let's just watch
Let's
this and just
Yeah.
be done with whatever Brian's trying to say.
I'm
From
losing my mind already.
68. That's not a typo. This is deliberate. Someone published this and got paid for it. Let's not make assumptions, though. We begin with a pint of cottage cheese, followed by a can of crushed pineapple. Well drained, of course.
No.
Like my hope. Next, we joyously sprinkle in an entire packet of lime jello. Can I start making
Did it say joyously?
Come on.
No
Man,
more
do you
green
know
jello,
what a salad
please.
is? Because whatever you think, it's wrong. Lastly, we fold in a tub of Cool Whip. To the fridge. At least nothing hatched.
Oh.
Ma'am, no. It's just disrespectful. A crusty,
Shadow Wolf, I have no idea.
crusty spam bake from 1965.
Crusty spam
You
bake?
guys are gonna be the end of me.
Shoot
To
me.
start, we're gonna need some cornflakes. Promise, I'm not making this up. In your bag. Crumbs. Now we get our can of spam and we cry. Slice into 8 pieces using a knife. Thanks for that tip. I was in danger of using a spoon. To the cornflake crumbs, we add 2 tablespoons of brown sugar and a dash of cloves. Because why not go full manic? Drain a can of pineapple slices
Now
and
they're-
brush with butter. Just another day in America. Coat the spam slices in mustard. No, don't make.
What is this combination of
20 minutes and
flavors?
$3.50.
Bad.
Oh.
All right. That ain't it. The dump cake from '68. So post-World War II
Oh,
saw the
God.
invention of the cake
No, I've
mix,
had-
but for some
I've had
Americans
dump
that was
cakes
still
before.
too much work. And so the dump
They're not
cake
that
was
bad.
invented. Let's take a dump.
know, they're not
Directly
so
into
bad.
an oiled baking dish
Oh,
goes
no.
20
They're just kinda lazy.
What?
Dump cakes aren't that bad.
So dump cakes are where you only so as soon as you put the ingredients in the thing that you're going to bake it in, that's when you mix the ingredients. That is the only time that you mix the ingredients, of course. And sometimes they have you add ingredients in specific places and stuff that you don't mix in, so then it mixes in while it's cooking.
Yeah, there are
God.
good dumb cakes. There are also bad ones.
Yeah.
This is one of them.
Bad.
ounces of pie filling. Goodbye, cherries. Then we just dump cake mix on top. This is sacrilegious, preposterous, daft. Melt a cup of butter. Then you just dump that on too. Then you get to bake your dump. Golly gee. $3.75 for 50 minutes. This is for people who hate baking, and I don't like those people. We have a done dump. It's fresh. Fresh dump. It's an unenthusiastic cobbler. I mean, yeah, it's all right, but it's all wrong. If you're going to bake, bake. A cake should be an occasion, not a disfigured dump on a plate. Econo meatloaf from the Great Depression.
Oh, this
Yes,
one
this
again.
is a depression meatloaf, which happens to be what I call myself when I'm wrapped in blankets at 2
Like
a.m.
it's
watching
saving
Netflix
you
covered in
money.
Pop-Tart crumbs. But anyway, we start with 6 slices of bread, preferably like my dating life. Stale. Remove the crusts. If you're over the age of 6 and you still do this, good for you. Don't let anyone tell you how to eat. Move to a bowl. Save the crusts. Add a cup of oats and a can of evaporated milk. The meat remains unseen. Perhaps it's waiting for marriage. Pepper. 2 teaspoons of salt and a teaspoon of poultry seasoning. I'm not sure if anyone told you, but beef is a cow. You know the mooing? Time for just a pound of ground beef. Mix thoroughly. This is more grain than meat. Get it? Then we add ketchup. Press in the bread crusts.
right,
Railroad
Rex
track
will
looking
100%
Union
cry.
Pacific meatloaf. Finally, more ketchup. Bake this in a moderate oven for an hour.
Yes, he's at work. He should actually be home soon.
Oh God! Thank
That
God
is
we're gonna be
unpleasant.
done.
It tastes
before
like
he
it's
gets
saving
home.
me money.
Hopefully.
Hard times. Frog eye salad from 1968. Start
we
by
watched
boiling a
this
pot of
one.
water.
And we're back to this one.
Box of acini de pepe to al dente.
Oh,
You know, the
fuck,
other
this
word for al
green one.
dente is correct.
No.
To a new saucepan, we have a cup
Yes.
of sugar, dash of flour, 2 eggies, then the juice from all of this canned pineapple. You see this? This is concern. Cook this, drain the pasta. Time to go. We've chilled both of these down, and now we start combining. Pineapple, why? The author calls this her comfort food. I call it a mistake.
Oh yeah, this is where we started talking about Gib Gab's comfort food of powdered milk.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Why the fuck does it turn green?
Look, if you
Why?
keep talking about comfort food, I'll start replacing the O with a U.
Moving on.
A couple.
Got my
Couple
milk
marshmallows. Add salt if it needs it. It doesn't need salt, it needs help. To the fridge. I just don't understand. Yeah, so it's not good. Frozen orange juice pie from 53. Now
Yeah, there were a couple of ones that we've already seen in here, of course, but actually, speaking of Rex, he should be here.
No. Give him mercy. Give him mercy. He doesn't deserve this. He's a good boy.
I mean, he is, which is why he should watch it with us.
Oh no.
I mean, there's not much left to, make Rex watch the whole thing. No, after this, I'm going to games. Ah, speaking of, there he is.
Rex, run for your life.
Yeah,
It's not
flee
worth it.
and Terra.
Tug.
Ruff.
Perfect timing, Rex. Tug.
We already looked at the poor man's ice cream Shadow Wolf. It actually looks really good, and I want some. But I don't want to eat anything after this video.
I'm finishing my one drink now. I'm not drinking anymore.
I slammed down the half of a can of Coke that I had on the side. And now I'm just empty.
Probably gonna sleep once we're done here.
Rex, run for your life. It's not worth it, my man. I'm gonna cry. This is disgusting shit.
Duke.
I wanna cry. I wouldn't even curse my worst enemy to watch this.
Okay, Rex is here.
I just walked in from being at work. Hello.
Literally bombarded him.
Literally.
So we'll back up just a tiny bit.
No.
As it proceeds to back up 33 minutes.
Funny enough, the plushie of me dropped on your head.
Yes.
Hello, Chad. Hope you're doing good over there. Has things been? I've been a little bit warned by a certain wolf, and that's about it. But other than that,
Run for your life. Joining.
Hello, Rex.
Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? The voice? Are doing good?
I want to cry.
You want to cry,
It's bad.
Ryan? I recognize that voice.
It's bad, my dude. It's bad.
Rajan, are you on already? Usually you're on. You there?
Rajan's got a super cute new icon.
Oh, they
I
do.
know.
That's why I couldn't tell if they were there
Look
or not.
at this.
That's them?
It's very friend-shaped.
Oh, it's adorable. A big mwah.
Fire
Good to
puppy.
see you. Yeah, fire puppy. That's awesome.
But yeah, we're watching B. Dylan Hollis.
Oh. You're doing reaction
Let's get
videos.
this
Let's
over with.
go.
Yeah.
Hey, I did
Do
that a
it.
little bit too. That's fun. I'm glad you're doing that.
There's only a little bit left, so you know.
He looks like he enjoyed whatever he ate. Oh god, you're watching the ones with
I
the
just don't
bad
understand.
stuff.
Yeah, so it's not
Yes.
good.
Oh,
Frozen
no.
orange juice pie from 53. Now, I've seldom heard of orange-flavored pies, likely because it's a bad idea, but Betty Crocker doesn't think so. Pastry! Hello! You were misshapen. Stop it! Then we form this to a pie dish. An 8-inch is preferable. It sure is, Betty. 8 minutes,
This guy is
465.
so
Now we
good.
dilute our frozen orange juice concentrate with just 1 can of water. What are you looking at? Into a saucepan, a cup of sugar, quarter cup cornstarch. Done. Half cup of OJ. Slowly whisking in until boiling. Fire! The yolks of 2 eggs. Temper the eggs. Get back in. After a minute, remove from heat and add 2 tablespoons of butter. Meringue? What are you doing, Betty? The 2 egg whites. Quarter cup of sugar. Stiff. Get in. So the pie's not frozen, is it, Betty? No, it was just the orange juice. 400 for 10 minutes. Looks a bit sad.
Alright, was it good? Oh, I could...
It's an orange meringue pie with really bad oranges. No.
Yeah.
Hardtack from the Civil War.
Oh,
Yes,
no.
Hardtack is
Fucking go.
This is what we bake in times of crisis. We start with 2 cups of flour, half cup of water. I bet you thought there was more. No, there's not. That's right. This is the most basic recipe in the history of history. Talk about stretching $1.
And yet, it's still more nutritious than Wonder Meal.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet.
Hey, you want to know the crazy thing? I have a D&D character whose favorite fucking food is hardtack.
Of course you do.
What do you expect from me? I find the craziest shit, and I'm like, oh hey, let's make a character that likes this.
Next level stretch. Oh, you're gluten-free? Sorry, all we have is gluten. We cut them into sad little squares. Time to poke some holes. You know, these kind of look like graham crackers. If graham crackers were made out of drywall. We then bake these boys at 250 for upwards of 4 hours to remove most of the moisture. And that's how these will last longer than even the most talented of men. These are roof tiles.
Yeah.
He can't even bite.
This is a first.
You gotta put them in water.
Ford tough.
That was a tooth. That was a tooth.
Aggressive. I mean, it doesn't taste bad. It's bread. Danger bread. But bread. Now, of course, you shouldn't eat them dry.
You need
the
them,
taste
yeah.
is the same.
Yeah, that's literally how you have to eat them.
Ambrosia from
No,
1951.
go back.
So mid-century America has produced many
Hold on,
suspect
hold on.
salads, many of which continue to leak out of the angsty states of Wisconsin and Minnesota. However, ambrosia is arguably the one that started them all, the pioneer, if you will, and today we're going to...
There.
All right.
I just want to show you the first video from that list. That video.
All right. It's having a good time.
At least I believe it was the very first one on this video.
A jellied meatloaf
Yes.
from 1931. We begin with a pound of ground beef. You don't put the sky beef, that would be scary. Who's mooing now?
What?
Strain
You
it
need
and
to show
let
me
it cool.
this?
It's not
Yes.
dinner time until you add a pack of gelatin to some water.
No.
Onion and celery. Celery. You know what stings more than a knife, Mr. Onion? Rejection. Now 2 cups of chicken stock. Time to boil. Strain the stock into the gelatin. No veggies allowed. Thank you for your service. Now that this is thick, we add in the beef, pimentos, and then we mix. This is revolting. No.
It's a character,
No. No.
Oh, that's so
Joy. To the fridge.
Oh, it's
Good
so-
morning.
Change it. It's just jello. Don't eat it. Oh, the texture was terrible. And it's cold. And it's
Correct. It's a cat food recipe. Liver cakes from 1946.
Cat food. Oh, that made my
You know-
gag reflex actually hit a little bit. My chest compressed as I saw him eat that. Okay. All
You know,
right.
I realized we didn't actually do the blurb for this one because this is actually how the worst starts.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
What?
Sada's got the cookbook.
Okay, this is cascading into more and more stuff. You said like 2 minute, 3 minute video, and it's been cascading. What now? What?
Look, this was supposed to be a fun little filler between streams, and we've been here for 2 hours.
I just had to stay at work 50 minutes extra. My
Right.
brain is not here
This
right
is
now.
what
I needed to reset to be in the social streaming.
Rex, this
talk
is
to
what I
15,
woke up
50
to
people.
like 2 hours ago.
Yeah,
No, this
Rex,
is what I
please
get
go-
off of my medical coordinator job from. I haven't got a chance to reset yet.
Rex, please go self-care.
I'm not even gonna self-care. I was gonna stream, and I'm like 20, 30, 40 minutes late anyway. Ugh.
Just self-care.
Okay, read the blurb.
Tomorrow.
I'll read the blurb.
Kill me.
Even the uninitiated individual knows that the more sinister side of old world cooking undoubtedly dabbled in the dark arts of gelatin. Everything from fruit, vegetables, poultry, and seafood found themselves frozen in time within the jiggling confines of a cold, jellied casket. This was especially the case in the 1930s, and the decades surrounding it when the extravagance of owning the novel home refrigerator was a mark of success, and thus gelatin manufacturers took to advertising recipes to cash in on the host's desires to impress their guests. Gelatin molds required refrigeration, and thus to be served one was an indicator of the server's wealth. The dark, dank, cold bowels of gelatin companies' test kitchens were places of horrific experimentation, and on one stormy night in 1931, a crazed chef devised his plan. The warm and wholesome meatloaf should instead be frigidly solidified in a jelly stock, beef stock mold, and served bleakly in individual rounds of shame.
Okay.
Yeah, please shoot me.
No.
How many of these recipes are in Jet's book?
Oh no. Okay, to end this off before we go to games, may I recommend a palate cleanser?
Sure.
If it is online, please look up the Valentine's cream pie.
This will be the last video I stay for to watch, and then I'm going to go to reset my brain and then stream eventually.
Night Era.
Maybe grab
Night
food
Era.
or
I
something.
offer
Night
hugs.
Era.
Please don't poison me.
Good night, Era.
Night Era.
Please don't give me food.
Why
poisoning.
was my search engine changed to Bing?
I think we've been banned by Google.
You've been chilling.
I will fix that later.
Would you like the blurb for this one before or after the video?
Need an energy
Well,
drink and Jesus.
Considering I'm still looking it up, go ahead and was Valentine's Day pie?
Valentine's cream pie.
Oh,
I
cream
need
pie.
an
There
old
we
priest
go.
and a young priest now. At this point.
You've got the young priest here. Don't worry about that.
Well, it doesn't look like it's uploaded from or by Dylan Hollis, but here.
A Valentine's cream pie from 59. Now, I can't think of anything better for Valentine's Day than a good old-fashioned cream pie. And this one features the maraschino cherry pastry. Hello. Goodbye. For the pie pan, we're going to want a 9-inch. I know I do, too. If you've got one, don't just force it in. Be gentle. Now, whether or not to edge is up to you. Some people aren't that patient. Blind bake at 425 for 15 minutes. This finished a bit early. Happens to the best of us. Into a saucepan goes a cup of quarter-cup cornstarch, 2 eggs, 2
Combo
cups
combo.
of moo juice, quarter cup of cherry juice. Hopefully it'll be pink. Bring this to a boil and stir constantly. If your hand gets tired, just keep going. I'm single, so I'm used to it. Once it's thickened,
Oh
we
my
remove the
God.
meat and add a half cup of chopped cherries. In you go. To the fridge.
Here's the
Next, a cup of
Valentine's
cream
Day
whipped. Some
like-
people are into that. Now we get to top. That's always fun.
Combo streak. Oh.
I like that. Very sweet, but I like it.
Honestly, it seems like that would be good.
As I said, palate cleanser.
Also, the jokes were great.
The jokes are really funny.
Yeah, he's on point.
Okay. We are done with these videos. We're gonna get to games now.
I'm no longer a quotation mark held hostage on the video.
So, thank you everybody for joining us on this little adventure. I was not planning on this, so yeah, the logo's wrong. But either way, check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more there on the website, as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Make sure that you all go check out B. Dylan Hollis for yourselves. He is fantastic, and as said multiple times, he does have slower, long-form videos, so check them out. They are amazing as well. But for now, consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/zgfgaming. You can also help out the channel by commissioning one of the artists that I manage for. But for now, I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
Duke.
So,
Good night,
I'm assuming this is the
everybody.
launch of ZGF Reacts?
Probably not. But maybe. Either way, right now, I'm going to go give Rex a hug, and I will be right back.
I
can make
didn't,
up tea.
I didn't realize that was the recipe for Valentine's. I now got it.